Dominic Bites, Squad Leader, Freezy. Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna get a sit rep on you guys before we really start. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. Sorry for the inconsistent volume. Hello. It's neat, since the artist of your PNG tube will also be my artist. We'll have matching avatar. Well, not my current stuff. Not the stuff that I just made recently. But the reference, yeah. So, how is everyone? Are you guys ready for more ham steak with pepper salt? Your body is ready, Freezy. Homestuck presents. Shush! Alright, I'm joining the call. Give me a second. We're gonna go ahead. What the fuck?
Bob to the enemies.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I just said, Nick.
Hey everybody, we're listening to a bunch of people, nerds, talk about Overwatch 2's new healer. Do you want to listen into?
I want you guys. Actually, I would prefer if you guys look at my stream real quick and see what the
fucking Rady Shady, goddamn, and also
shit.
have the errors.
Oops. Yeah, I need to turn off the read. I don't know why that's there. That's not supposed to be there. But yeah, what the fuck happened to everyone's avatars? What the hell?
Boogie sometimes is just shit.
Oh wait. That's right. I need to change mine back. That's right.
Oh yeah, I need to change mine too.
I can't believe it. We got fucking. Oh wait, mine still works.
Well,
Yeah,
at the
yours is
moment,
the only one.
you guys are both host errors.
Ooh, yeah,
Again.
you don't have to do anything.
Again, I have to change mine back. Give me a
The best way to do that is probably reload the browser source in OBS. You're gonna have to do it for probably each one of us.
Each person
See?
individually. I see that.
But-
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I will say this, Cam, we will talk about this in depth at a later time when we're, not on stream or whatever. But yeah, you're wrong. I'm sorry. I love him.
I'm not
look,
wrong.
It's ridiculous.
I'm never wrong, Nick.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Damn.
So, we just celebrated on Twitter my 1-year anniversary of starting VTubing.
Yes, and you posted a lot of nudes.
Wait, there were nudes?
There were nudes.
I'm what?
Don't worry
Okay.
about it, Cam.
I am.
Mick knows all about it.
Relax about it. It's fine.
And that aside, we are also. This stream is not, but I am currently in the Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. So, to anyone who's in the chat who has not already done so, please consider supporting the channel. It would do wonders for everyone, I think. You just gotta play to level 12. 25 if you feel spicy. I get bonuses when you guys hit level 25. This campaign goes on until the 11th, but we're not gonna mention that past now on this stream. That's for my normal gaming streams. Alright, so... how's everyone doing?
I'm doing
Al-
great. I watched the Mario movie. I can't talk about it.
You damn right you can't.
Of course you can't.
You on that?
It came out today, so I can't.
You on that NDA? I see.
Yeah, the NDA of other people have to watch the Mario movie.
Yeah.
NDA of snitches get stitches.
I am just having extremely gay thoughts right now.
Luigi.
NDA.
Is just fucking melting.
No, he's on an NDA OE.
Luigi, I ate mushrooms. I ate mushrooms, and now there's a princess called Peach. She's being attacked by a lizard.
Turn myself into a pickle.
Do not click that if you don't want a spoiler for like the end of the Mario movie.
Oh my god.
Why?
It's a meme image, but it's a thing that happens in the Mario movie.
Why would you even then?
I am tempting
Is
fate.
it a good? Is it a good
I hate
movie?
you
Is
so
it a good movie? You have to actually.
I do think it's a good movie.
Here's a better question. Did Chris Pratt perform?
A Yahoo.
Did he perform?
He is not the worst, because I think there is one person who might be worse than him, given the voices that everybody did.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're really just selling us on this. Go on.
It's definitely not
How
the
much
live
are-
action Mario.
How much are they paying you to say all this, Saber?
$0. $0.
Okay, well, who's
Zero.
worse? Who's the worst Mario then?
It's
Definitely not
n-
the live action one.
It's what I mean is in the movie, the voice that kind of seems kind of weird for coming out of their voice or their speak hole is Cranky Kong.
Oh,
Fred Armisen kind of doesn't do a very good job being. It just seems like Fred Armisen more than Chris Pratt seems like Chris Pratt.
so like Chris Pratt is genuinely trying to get into character.
It's at the point where, like, as I'm watching the movie, I stop thinking that it's Chris Pratt for a bit. I just go, yeah, it's Mario.
It's a generic Mario impression.
Yeah, it's kind of like a generic Mario impression. It ain't the high, like, as I'll sit back and say, as a 90s kid, there are like 3 different voices for Mario in my head.
So-
Well, actually 4. There's Charles Martinet, there's The Super Show, there's Bob Hoskins. Okay, I guess 5. There's what's his face who tells you to go to hell before you die, and then there's Vinny Vinesauce.
Yeah.
So I have this entire gambit. I'm like, Chris Pratt's fine. Charlie Day as Luigi's great though.
I think Vinny is the definitive Toad.
Well, because he does 2 different voices for Mario as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the gritty New Yorker, and then sometimes it's the more bing bing wahoo. And yeah, it's a perfectly fine, good movie that I don't understand why it has the mixed ratings where it's like, shit, the reviews say it's a kids movie and it's bad because it's a kids movie. Like, it's a family movie.
I heard like the most disliked voice was Seth Rogen's.
Yeah.
He's
You know what?
okay.
No. You know what? I don't care. I don't care how good he does in the movie. I hate Seth Rogen. I don't want to hear his voice.
God.
Stop!
I would
He's
like.
fine.
I hate
I would.
it so much.
I would like to politely request that we end the conversation about the Mario movie.
Okay, we'll end the conversation about the Mario movie. We'll take a rain check and we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
If I've seen it, which I hope I have by then, but I'm about to choke the frog.
I finally saw.
That's a weird euphemism from jerking off.
It really is.
That's a new euphemism for creating an entire universe.
Joking. Oh my god.
Anyways, once
it off.
again, Lulu, you need to do the thing that you always forget to do.
Oh right, I gotta share my screen.
The thing.
The thing that I always do last because I'm an idiot.
Yes, indeed.
No, you're not an idiot, Mom.
Ah.
You're an idiot, but you're our idiot.
I guess you could say I'm a dummy. Dummy thick.
Oh my god.
Ah! Anyway,
Wait, while I'm
all right.
thinking about it,
I'm
Man,
trying to
Okay, now
infiltrate
speaking of
this
Resident Evil
entire
4,
Colonel, I'm trying to infiltrate the web pages of this entire comic, but I can't because the clapping of my ass cheeks keep alerting the
not
guards.
the clapping of his ass, not the clapping of the ass cheeks.
you know, have you ever noticed in the Resident Evil 4 remake when Leon's really hurt, he kind of sticks his ass pretty far out?
Is there a rope around here I can just, tie around my neck?
No,
Hey,
sadly, no.
Hey, this will probably be a bad time.
fashion
can't run
reasons.
for
For
more than, like,
fashion
5
reasons.
seconds.
For fashion reasons,
This is probably a bad time to say that Leon is in Fortnite now.
Oh yeah, no, he's been in Fortnite, I thought.
I'm just gonna say, Cam, that comment wasn't very Raid Shadow Legends of you.
Are you still fucking shilling for raid?
She has to!
I did my mandatory 2-hour stream. I don't 2 hours of streaming.
You get paid
But-
for streaming it for 2 hours, or like?
Well, I don't get paid for streaming it for the 2 hours, but the 2 hours were requisite for everything else. I have to get people. I have to get people
too.
I have to get people to sign up and play it, which people are doing, and I'm very thankful for because it means a lot to me.
Goddamn! Look at you having a community that you can make do things for you.
Meanwhile, I decided against doing the War Thunder campaign after they gave an entire thing where it's like, yeah, have people play the game. I'm like, nah.
I
don't.
I just want to focus on campaign. Like, if I'm gonna do sponsorships, I want to focus on campaigns that don't require that my audience spend money for me.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Like, I almost want to do the HelloFresh because the HelloFresh
that one's
like,
expired.
I know, but like every time they ask for it, it's like you look at that money and you just go, do I want to sell out?
I kind of want to do it, but like I know I don't have enough of a decent following to really get anyone to do anything for me.
You'll get
So,
there. As long as you continue to be entertaining and loving to your audience. You just gotta reel them in.
I took this week off because of carpal tunnel happened.
Oh yikes!
Why would you carpool a tunnel?
I don't know. It basically went away after like I wore a splint for like 2 days.
Carl went back through the tunnel to go back.
Carpoolant. Carpent tunnel. Tunnelant.
So anyway, last time we were reading Homestuck, John made a car fly with his windy thing.
Woo!
Indeed.
That's where we were, right here. Beep beep.
Beep, beep.
The mayor is just having the best time.
So
All right, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up the Discord is taking forever. There we go.
got it.
Well, while Mick does that, I'm gonna share something to our group chat real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Before we
News that I think
start,
Mick knows.
I just want to say, I was at the store the other day and saw that
Mhm.
Mr. Beast is now making cookies.
Hey.
What?
Okay.
I know he was making candy, so
Yeah,
I knew about the beast burgers. I knew about the chocolate bar, but what?
but yeah, they're plant-based, gluten-free cookies.
Hey.
Ew.
No, listen. I tried them. I got the what are the peanut butter chocolate chip ones. They're pretty good, I have to say.
I have to say something, and I need you to hear me out on this. I need you to hear me out.
If
The
you're gonna
best
say
cookie-
anything along the lines of peanut butter doesn't go with chocolate, just
Get out, out, out,
No.
out, out.
No. Peanut butter belongs with chocolate 100%.
okay.
Oh,
Okay, good. All
I'm
right.
gonna
Okay.
say something a little more
Yeah,
controversial.
that would've been
I'm
like
going to
saying-
More
What could be
controversial?
more controversial?
Yeah.
Oatmeal raisin cookies are the best kind of cookies.
Get the fuck out.
No, get out.
Get
Get
the
out
fuck
right
out.
now.
Get the fuck
I
will
wouldn't
be
say.
back
Okay.
with my
Okay. So.
oatmeal raisin
Dad's
cookies.
favorite.
I will be
Okay.
right
So
back.
here's.
No,
here's,
no, no.
here's the
Before
thing.
you say anything, Mick, I just have to say this. Anybody who thinks raisins in their cookies is the best kind of cookie is a person who I'm an atheist. I don't even believe in these places. I'm just saying, if you like raisins in your cookie, you deserve to go to hell.
Listen,
Okay,
listen. All I gotta say
listen.
is
I'm
he
already there.
tagged
You
her
can't just say
dad.
listen after
I love
that.
you.
Raisin cookies
Listen,
are good.
all
I'm
I
tired
have
of
to
pretending that
say-
they're not.
All I have to say is that while it's not, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's the best, but I enjoy it.
Look,
I'm gonna
man.
put this in the words of Keith from the Try Guys. It's Daddy's favorite.
Wouldn't say it's the best, but
No.
it's,
No,
you know,
I'm
Okay.
sorry. You
It's
like
okay.
raisins? If you like raisins in your
Okay.
cookies, I'm sorry. Like you are,
it's
you are best.
okay.
You are best friends with Satan.
Well, good, because Satan's a cool guy.
I mean,
That's
I'm pretty
not
sure.
he is my
I'm pretty
uncle.
sure.
True,
I'm pretty
though.
sure he is.
Satan's
But-
a cool guy with big fucking floppy cock.
What the fuck did that?
What?
Anyway, anyway,
Anytime I
um,
think
I'm
about
not gonna
Satan,
go-
I think about Dante's Inferno, the fucking PS3 game, where
Somebody's been
you fight
playing-
Satan and his cock is out and flopping around.
Somebody's been reading way too much
No.
Hazbin Hotel fan fiction.
Not reading, playing Dante's
Dan, have you been
Inferno,
watching
the
the,
EA video
the
game.
animations?
He likes to rock out with his cock.
I
in
think
hand, what
somebody
can you
needs to
say?
not have an interest in my uncle.
What?
listen, I didn't sign up for this.
Dad, get the fuck out.
All right. Okay. Let's
Moving
Let's
on,
be Homestuck.
I'm
Mick,
gonna-
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to read as John now.
Hello,
Why
John.
the fuck
Crystal, we want
what-
to pick up Jade.
Yes, I'll do Jade.
Oh
Why
my
the fuck
God.
were we talking about Satan's cock? What the fuck is going on?
We're thirsty, okay? And when
I
you
mean,
s-
like-
when you're thirsty and you see a spigot right in front of you,
Hey,
Hey yo.
Look, I'm just saying.
all right.
fucking
Enough
enjoy.
fucking around. All right.
all right, let's
John.
get a little summary of where this conversation ended, real quick. Here, just read the last like few lines of this one.
Okay, that's fine. Oh man, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. Go ahead. Try to guess. You will not succeed.
Whoa. John, where did you get that nice flying car?
Oh god damn it. How do you know? Do you have Rose's crystal ball?
Sort of. She gave me the code, and I made a cool pair of goggles with it.
I'm surrounded by real life witches. Everyone I know is turning magic. It's ridiculous. Including me. I'm magic now.
It certainly seems so. What with your fancy magic car and your chauffeur familiar, I guess.
No, he's neither a chauffeur nor a familiar. He's just a new friend. Also, this is not a magic car. It is an ordinary car. I found it in my dad's wallet.
Did?
Yeah, I just found his wallet on the ground, but my dad was nowhere to be found. The clouds led me to the wallet, though, so maybe they'll keep leading me to him?
Maybe. Hang on, let me try something.
Okay. I've seen lots of interesting things in the clouds. I guess you used to see things like that all the time, right?
Yes. What have you seen?
Wow, well, lots of things that were mysterious and didn't make much sense, but also lots of things I recognized. Like stuff I have done before and also stuff that I will do in the future, and things that Rose and Dave have been up to, and you too.
Like, what? What did you see?
Well, could you scroll down a bit? There we go.
Really?
Well, I saw you on your island and saw you in a I saw you sleeping in a floating bed, and I saw your pretty snow planet, and I saw you with some frogs. Have you found any frogs yet?
Frogs? No?
Well, I saw you once in a neat outfit. It it kind of it was kind of like you were torn up from the pages of my favorite Japanese mangas, and the snow was melting. And you were surrounded by frogs for some reason. now, now it sounds like I'm describing a weird dream I had about you,
Sure does.
which I guess is sort of true. Anyway, I guess that must not have happened yet.
Sounds pretty interesting. I wonder why I would be surrounded by frogs.
Dunno, but you are a witch, remember? Witches love frogs.
True. I am not planning on putting them in a cauldron or anything.
I doubt it. It looked to me like it was a friendly gathering. Oh. Oh, and one time I saw a green version of you with pointy ears and you were crying. Did that happen yet?
Yes. I prototyped my dead dream self and tried to get her to fight Jack. But it turned out to be a big mistake. God, I can't believe how dumb that idea was. She was an emotional wreck.
Oh no, what happened? Where is she now?
Oh, she went off to cry somewhere else. Good riddance.
Wow, Jade, you really have been up to a lot.
I guess so.
And I have just been staring at these dumb clouds for hours or whatever. I even saw my own dead body in a cloud.
Crystal?
I said it what?
Okay, it didn't
Oh.
come through.
Yeah, it didn't
Oh,
come through.
man. Maybe I said it too loud. And it
Maybe. Beep.
Oh no!
It's okay though, it already happened. I was sort of tricked into sleeping on my quest bed, and when I went to sleep, Jack killed me. She must have known that would happen.
Who?
Vriska, do you know her?
I don't think so.
She's pretty cool, but just between you and me, she might be a little crazy.
Well, if she tricked you into getting killed, then I would have to agree.
But I don't think it was really like that. Honestly, I think dying was a necessary part of the process, and she didn't tell me so I wouldn't get scared.
What process? And how are you alive now if you died? John, I'm a little confused.
Well, I died on the quest bed and woke up here as my dream self, and now I have all. What the?
Huh?
Who left?
Susie?
Oh, yeah. Susie.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, well, I died on the quest bed and woke up here as my dream self, and now I have all these sweet wind powers, which is how I'm making this car fly.
Makes sense. Dave had mentioned you reached the god tier,
Yeah.
but he did not say what it involved. He probably didn't want to make me worried.
Maybe. Or he was just being some sort of aloof, cool kid.
Or that. But he also said that no one else would do it but you. Actually, Now it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to. Since my dream self is dead, it's too bad, really.
Yeah.
I wonder what space powers would be like.
I have no idea.
Oh well.
Well, maybe you shouldn't rule it out, though. I mean, you did mention that your dream self isn't completely dead, remember?
You're right. Suddenly don't know if I want to become a god tier anymore.
She was that bad, huh?
I don't even want to talk about her. She is sad and cowardly.
Okay, I will not pry.
Why don't you tell me about your new friend? He sure seems to be enjoying that horn.
Oh, that's great.
I know, right? He's just this silly guy I met when I woke up here. He seemed to be curious about me and followed me around for a while. And also, I noticed he was wearing my bed sheet.
What is he doing with that?
I don't know. There seems to be this whole cult full of people who worship my ghost sheets. I ran into a bunch of them in the Salamander village. They're all completely ridiculous. So I guess he was a member of the cult?
Probably. You are just going to have to deal with the fact that you are becoming a famous hero, John, and people everywhere will idolize you.
Derp. They aren't idolizing me. It's my dumb bed sheets they love. It's so stupid. Oh, and also another thing about him, he has the queen's ring.
That's great! John, you have to get that ring from him.
I've tried. I've asked him politely for it and everything, but he's very protective of it.
That is a problem.
Actually, I think it's okay. I think he's supposed to keep it.
Do
Yeah, see, I saw something in the clouds. It was hard to tell what was going on, but I saw him. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it was the future and he had the ring and
what?
and then the cloud stopped showing me. And I'm pretty sure that someday you'll have to wear it. So I think I'll just let him keep it. For some reason I trust him.
Okay, John. I trust you. So I will trust in your trust in him.
Yeah, trust all around.
I'm going to be a supportive piece of shit all day and fall down all this trust.
How trustworthy do you have to be to confide in someone like that?
Oh, well.
Anyway, I guess that's enough for that nonsense. I should keep looking for my dad. Maybe if I fly around in this car with this guy beeping here, the noise will get his attention and he will find me.
John, I already found your dad.
Click. Oh.
You did?
I found him with my goggles almost right away, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, well, that sure is convenient. Where is he?
He's with Rose's mom. They're in a castle having some sort of tea party together. They appear to be enjoying each other's company. It's quite adorable, actually.
Oh, wow. Jade, what if they get married or something? Oh God, if Rose became my sister too, that would wreak havoc on Carcat's shipping diagram. As as leader of this team, I submit that we cannot afford to let this happen. Everyone, man your battle stations.
What?
We have a ship to sink. Arm torpedoes.
Oh.
Target destroyed. I'm just joking around, of course.
Oh, really, John? But really, they make a nice couple, and I think it would be great if they got married.
Yeah, I agree. Even if it would make it awkward for me to marry Rose.
I guess so.
Why?
But maybe that doesn't matter. These are kind of special circumstances.
Yes, they are pretty special.
I wonder if my dad and her mom would mind us getting married.
I don't know. Who are they to stand between between two youngsters in love?
Whoa, in love?
Yes, John. Two people must be in love in order to get married. It is one of the rules.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I guess you're right.
So, what do you say, John? Are you in love with Rose?
Mm,
And if not, are you prepared to fall in love with her?
uh,
Well,
Ugh. This line of questioning is making me flustered. All I know is, I was ordered by Carcat to marry Rose. I think we can both agree it would be pretty reckless to look at that crappy shifting diagram by an alien and ignore its message altogether.
even though Carcat made a shipping diagram.
It's a thing of beauty and it will save the human race.
I will have to make him show me.
Yes, and by the way, you will marry Dave. 100% true reality.
Mm.
It's okay though. I'll not press you about press you on your feelings for him. I already know you're totally into the Strider anyway. It's all in the.
Would you like to try that? Repeat that, Crystal. It didn't come through.
Oh
my
god, I'm doing
word,
it
it
too
did.
lightly. I did it too lightly.
What?
It's all in the diagram, Jade. All in the diagram.
I don't know about that. I clearly need to take a good hard look at this
Prophetic.
prophetic document
All right,
and possibly tell Carcat what an idiot he is.
hold on. Pause. You listen here, Dominic. J. Dave is a great ship. Hush.
JD! JD!
Jave. Or is it Dade?
Dade.
Stop.
Dade.
Dade.
I'm gonna go with J.
Oh,
Dave.
Dade.
Jadade.
I'm gonna go with J. Dave.
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 Jade.
Dade.
Anyway, that you do. Okay, but anyway, who cares about his terrible, shitty drawings and meddlesome romantic schemes? How do I find my dad?
I don't actually know where he is relative to you, so I don't know if I can give you directions.
Blah.
There might be some way to do that. These goggles are actually really complicated. I will look into it and get back to you. In the meantime, why don't you fly around and keep looking? At least now you know to look for a castle. And maybe the clouds will give you some more tips.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Thanks for the help, Jade.
Sure.
I'll talk to you later.
Carcat. Contact John.
Oh boy, here we fucking go.
Sorry, I was wondering what Susie posted in the channel, and I was like, I'm just sitting there thinking, why? Why would Vtuber ask for that?
I haven't been Carcat in a while, so I'm commandeering Carcat.
Damn. Okay. All right.
John!
Carcat, what's up?
I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. I guess it's just out of a sense of obligation at this point. We've come this far, so I feel like you should know.
Know what?
I might not make it out of this alive. This might even be the last time you hear from me. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? The last time you hear from me will be the first time you'll hear from me. I mean, this could be the last time from my perspective. Because from my perspective, I could be dead soon.
Oh no. Are you in some sort of trouble? Is it Jack? Carcat, what's going on?
Oh god, the honking. Why won't the honking stop? I have to go. Sorry for being such a douche to you and your friends. I hope you can succeed as a leader where I failed miserably.
This message was rather disconcerting. You urge your navigator to ease up on the honking for a while, since it is distracting, and in somewhat bad taste given the circumstance. You think you should try to message your friend back.
John, Pastor Carcat.
Carcat! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you were making me worried there. Are you okay?
What in the name of sweet globe-tickling fuck? Egbert, I just got done erupting a whole volcano of merciless fuck you on the primitive village located squarely on your crotch, assuming that's a suitably terrible part of human anatomy for a village in jeopardy to exist. Shut up! How dare you contact me while I'm in the middle of my backwards march of hate through your tedious timeline?
Oh, God, this is not right. You weren't supposed to hate me anymore. You're supposed to be kind of my friend, sorta. Wait, when is this?
What do you mean, when is this? Okay, let me just check the universal clock, which keeps consistent time for all frames of reference in all planes of reality. It's 1:30, you're a moron!
Okay, duh, I know that. I mean, how many times have you talked to me before?
We just got done with our second conversation. How can you not know this?
This isn't good. I need to talk to future you.
Why?
Because it sounds like you're in trouble. I think you might be running from Jack?
Of course we're running from Jack. I just got done telling you that.
No, I know, but...
I guess my future conversations will instigate some misguided need for you to get in touch with me later on. What have I gotten myself into here? I swear, it never ends with the ultimate riddle shit. Even after the game is over. Even after you lose it. How unfair is that?
Ultimate riddle shit?
I can tell this conversation is going to be an utter fucking joy to participate in. I honestly envy anyone in the position of not having to put up with reading it. But you asked for it, John, so here we go. Are you ready?
No, I just want to talk to future you.
No, you don't. Take it from me, the guy is a bastard.
Future Carcat, retreat into lab. Drag.
Oh, God.
Honk.
Honk.
Happened 2 times, combo.
I told you about those stairs. I warned you, bro.
You have been so busy being consumed by unspeakable horror, you didn't notice that someone's been trying to contact you.
Carcat, answer Terezi.
Who's gonna be Terezi?
Hmm.
Okay, I'll be Terezi, I guess.
I can attempt if you don't wanna.
Crystal could
I mean,
try
I
if she
can.
wanted to. Anyone, just someone.
Okay.
Carcat, I have grave and serious news to report. I've discovered the scene of a real-life murder. Tavros was the victim. I'm very upset. I'm very upset, but I'm trying to stay professional about it. This crime is not going to solve itself. I've conducted my preliminary forensic analysis of the scene, but my findings have been mostly inconclusive. I am only pretending to think there is a chance it was not Vriska, because otherwise it would be no fun. Anyway, I just wanted to warn you there is a bloodthirsty murderer on the loose, and you should be careful out there. I must now attempt to revive the victim. Carcat, you cannot even imagine what this smells like. I pride myself on being a true professional as well as an excellent friend. I'll be away from my glasses for just a moment, so if you get this message, please be patient.
Terezi? Are you there? Oh, fuck. Tavros is dead too? Terezi, listen to me. You've got to get out of there. Vriska is the last of our problems. Wait. Forensic analysis? Are you fucking insane? Put your fucking glasses back on! God damn it!
Honk.
Ah! Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck!
Carcat, examine Solix.
You wish he would wake up. He could really use someone with awesome powers right now, being awake and not useless. Oh God, are those his teeth on the floor?
Karkat, put teeth back in.
There, good as new, best friend. It's like it never happened. No one can ever blame you for dropping him down the stairs now. Stairs? What stairs?
Karkat, contact Equius.
You were hoping it wouldn't have to come to this, but you're running out of options. You need backup. Strong backup.
As much as I love Equius, I think this is Cam's turn to try something new.
Oh God.
Be the strong boy. You can do it, Cam.
Equius, are you there?
Yes.
Love it!
Okay, good. Are you still really strong? Like, is that still your thing?
I'm still exceptionally strong. Strength continues to be my strongest attribute.
Okay, good. I guess that was a pretty dumb question. I need your help.
With what?
Gamzee is on a rampage. He's gonna kill us all if we don't stop him.
You mean the High Blood?
What? Yeah, I guess.
Oh dear.
What?
Are you saying the High Blood has finally embraced his position atop the hierarchy?
No, I'm saying he's fucking snapped and wants to murder us all.
Yes, exactly.
Damn it. Why does this conversation have to be so predictably terrible? All I'm asking you to do, no, ordering you to do, is go find Gamzee and beat him to death with your bare hands, or possibly two halves of a broken bow, before he kills everyone else.
I certainly appreciate the... What is that?
Debauchery.
Debauchery. Inherent in receiving an order of such gravity from a rogue-blooded foul-mouth. But I'm not entirely positive I can raise a hand to the High Blood. It wouldn't be my place.
Oh my god. Why do you have to be so difficult in all the most fucked up ways possible? You're getting off on this, aren't you? If you ask me for a towel, I'm gonna flip my shit right off this fucking meteor. It'll just be me, spinning and spinning and spinning into endless nothing, screaming.
No, I have a sufficient supply of drying utilities.
I forbid you from getting off on any of this. Don't get off on my orders, don't get off on phrases like fuck, fuck, fuckity fuck, and don't get off on any sort of weird admiration you might be harboring for a murderous clown with purple blood.
The blood is... It's just so exquisitely purple.
Are you listening to me?
Yes. But look, the situation is very delicate. I believe the High Blood would benefit from a proper enculturation.
Yes.
Yes.
Into the
Aristocracy.
Fuck yeah, whatever that.
Aristocracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he gives a shit about your etiquette lessons, or how a true gentleman is supposed to go about handling a proper fucking horse teat. Seriously, people are in danger here!
I'll take measures to ensure our comrades aren't injured.
Okay, and?
Well,
But you won't fight him, is that it?
if it comes to close quarters skirmish, I will try to be prepared.
How fucking reassuring! You are such an idiot, I don't get it. You kiss the ground this lunatic walks on because he has purple blood, but that doesn't stop you from ripping on Aridin. I know for a fact you don't like him, and his blood is even purplier, isn't it?
Yes, that's different. He is a sea dweller. Our feud is
Codified.
Codified in tradition. Nay, we are obligated to be at odds. It is dignified.
Okay, fine then. Or fine. Then speaking of which, he's on a murderous rampage too.
He is? How many of us are rampaging murderously? Exactly.
I don't know, at least 3 probably, but who even knows at this point? The point is, if you see him, would you mind snapping his stupid wand in half or something, and then choke him to death with his own shitty pretentious scarf?
Do I really have to?
God, what is the problem now?
I'd prefer not to interact with him.
Why?
It's primarily that his advances make me uncomfortable.
I would high-five you if it wouldn't shatter every bone in my hand, and if you didn't smell terrible, but seriously, if you could carry out my orders in the least perverse way possible, that would be great. Just kill 1 or more of these assholes and get back to me, okay? I need you here, or I need you to come through for me, because we're running out of manpower here.
We are?
Yes! Didn't I mention Feferi, Kanaya, and Tavros are dead. Solix is unconscious, and Terezi is missing. Oh God, I hope she's okay. I should probably go look for her.
Oh, shoot. Excuse my vulgarity.
I'll let it slide. Just do what I say, okay?
I will look into it.
Terezi, return to
I
computer.
forgot about this conversation. This was an interesting exchange.
Yeah. I feel like you got retconned, but I wouldn't know.
You foolishly misplaced your glasses during your heroic revival attempt, leaving you with no way of communicating with the others to warn them. This is why you really should carry no less than 5 computers on you at all times, like a sensible person. But there is no one here. Just someone taking a nap on the horn pile over there. And a big polo of something next to the transportalizer. Grub sauce, maybe? I hope it's grub sauce. Please speak grub sauce.
Terezi, sample sauce.
Someone either has a major sauce accident earlier, or this is the scene of yet another real-life murder. Your team is so lucky to have you around to sleuth these heinous crimes. And yet, the body is missing. Can't conduct much forensic analysis without it. This is exactly why you should never turn your back on a body, not even for a second.
Terezi, examine horn pile.
This was no nap. This was another murder. What is going on in this lab?
Terezi, examine body.
Another textbook impaling. Your perp has been busy tonight. Wait, there appears to be a pair of smaller marks on the victim's neck.
Terezi, examine marks.
Has the killer really developed a taste for blood? She's completely out of control. According to your expert analysis, she barged in here with a lance, her new weapon of choice. This startled everyone in the room so much it triggered a dreadful grub sauce spill and or a chainsaw accident, causing the missing victim to lose a large amount of blood, a volume of blood, and or grub sauce. Horrified by the sight, everyone fled the room except for the present victim who was napping on the horn pile. The perpetrator, in her deranged state of mind, then sampled this split green blood sauce from the floor. Her thirst peaked. She became tempted by the buffet of rich royal blood on her horn pile, dragged the trough of green from the puddle to the horns, and helped herself to the victim's neck. The victim undoubtedly woke up midway through the gruesome feast and fought back and got a lance through the chest for her trouble. The perp then fled into the lab, thirsty for more. Yes, you're quite sure that your theory doesn't make a lick of sense. You wish you had your crack team of experts to advise you. Only you hadn't kicked them all into the bottomless pit, along with probably your glasses accidentally. Damn their insubordination!
Equius, seek the high blood.
Oh no.
It's all went well.
It's a video game again!
Ooh.
Why is there horse noises in the background?
Because
equus.
that's his
Because
theme.
we're equus.
And he's horse guy.
You got a heap of fresh towel.
A heap of fresh towels.
Yes.
Legends tell of muscle beasts that once roamed the cosmos that were so enormous they can destroy entire planets with but a twitch of their anatomical features. Are the legends true? You hope so. Wait, which anatomical feature?
We all
This
know the
beast
one.
is simply called Edward. It is so beautiful. Okay, so the horse cock. Got it.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
That's the one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I did that. Aren't you gonna talk to the other character? Oh, this is no time to retire. Gotta go after the clown.
Don't worry,
Damn.
we're just exhausting the.
Come here.
You got emergency backup absorbency unit.
Emergency towel.
Pearl Gray. This has been steeping for way too long, so it is undoubtedly very strong, just the way Equius likes it.
Oh, that was meant for. It was meant for Nepeta to read. All right.
A ferocious and concerned Moirail suddenly approaches out of some wild shrubberies. Ooh.
I regard the ferocious Moirail stoically. I mean, I greet Miss Legion without issuing a statement of action in the first person.
Miss Leon ponders over whether Mr. Zahak is still feeling blue over his departed robo-sweetheart and needs more cheering up.
Mr. Zahak, I mean, I will probably be feeling blue about that about that for some time, yes. But he is, darn it, I am exceptionally
Whoops.
strong. Oh,
Oops. Shit. Fuck. Hold on. Let me just refresh it. Hold on. We're gonna go back to the beginning.
okay.
I'm sorry. There's no rewind button, so.
Okay, yeah. But here's, darn it, I am exceptionally strong and will cope with it admirably. Even though she didn't even say goodbye for some reason.
Aww. We can always curl up in the pile again to talk about feelings.
Nepeta, for goodness sakes, a man can only discuss feelings for so much time. How long have we already spent in the robotics in the robotics pile?
Uh,
I believe it was at least an hour. We examined my emotional state until we were both blue in the face. What?
Blue, 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 blue. I just love how you say that word.
No.
Aw.
Talk about Gamzee.
No. I think it would behoove us to address the extreme danger in a serious manner.
You mean about Gansey? I'm still not sure if I can believe it.
That's because you still refuse to look upon your borderlines at the deciding behavioral factors They are.
Behavioral?
Behavior. Sorry, my heart is galloping and I can't
enunciate.
Can't enunciate it properly. Oh, the host case scenario is upon us. Well, fine. His is the richest and most noble blood possible among the highland dwellers. As such, he is prone to being more violent and unpredictable than any of us. Not everyone has been as lucky as I in the domain of moral agents. Yeah, moral agents. I ought to think what I might be without you, Nebula.
Oh, that's gay. Utter. Utter.
Shudder.
Oh, that's so sweet, Ekis. You always know. You know. I will always be ready to tackle pound you when you start getting especially ferocious.
Furious.
Yeah. Furious. Yeah.
Yes, which is among the reasons why I must make your protection a high priority. The High Blood has joined a stable of those who are becoming increasingly volatile and murderous as we remain stranded in this laboratory. I command you to steer clear of them. Do you understand?
Did you mean steer clear in the livestock sense?
Yes.
Well, if you're referring to Whiskers, I was already pretty scared of her. And if you're talking about Mr. Emperor, he's always giving me the creeps anyway, so there's nothing to fret over.
Excellent. I would still prefer you hide. I mean, prefer.
Hide? Where?
Behind that gate.
What? Gate? You mean gate? What gate? What are you talking about?
I mean that door over there. You gosh darn silly face.
Oh,
You're so cute. Oh, I can't take this.
okay.
Examine the broken bow.
Archery is so hard when you're this strong.
Damn right.
Strong.
I
You've got a fresh
agree with
towel.
that statement.
Oh, I needed another towel.
This is why I don't like Homestar Runner. Because it has a character named Strong Bad. No, Strong Good!
So good.
Strong.
Good.
It's deplorable for anyone to think otherwise.
You cannot go off looking for the High Blood just yet. You must make sure Nepeta is somewhere safe.
You can be here.
I will now seek the High Blood Nebula. I command you to go hide, as we discussed.
Sure. But there are a lot of nuts on the loot out there, so don't stick your neck out for it and take out any big risks. Ah.
I will exact caution, even when safety 100. Even when safety 100% is
looks.
Yeah, that's when safety looks to be 100% assured.
Yeah, when safety looks to be 100% assured. Even so, I would still like to take the opportunity to say,
What?
goodbye.
No!
Well, okay, goodbye. But you had better believe I will see you again soon, Equius.
Yes, you will.
Pain.
I shall be right back.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. Hold on, I'm just giving you guys a chance to appreciate the music. For Nebida.
Meow. Meow.
Meow. Meow meow. It smells so good.
I was trying to figure out how to even pronounce it. Drink milk. Lap. Oh no. I just realized the meows are probably from Mario Paint. A gratifying heap of something.
We were supposed to read that as Aqueous, damn.
A gratifying heap of soundly thrashed robotics. Standing near this pile stirs powerful emotions. The closer you stand to this pile of stuff, the more freely the feelings flow, is the law of reality. Open the door, get on the floor. Examine the shipping wall. You just don't have the heart to update the wall to reflect the recent deaths of your friend. As a veteran shipper, you have grown accustomed to watching your ships get sunk, but not like this.
Oh,
Really?
Dave Tavros.
Davros.
David Tavros.
That's
Wow.
actually a shit that exists. I will tell you
Davros.
that.
Alternate
Davros.
paint sets are manufactured with the pigment of the blood of the culled wigglers, which is pretty powerful when you think about it. Gelling?
Rargeeling.
Rargeeling. So fragrant.
You know, like Darjeeling.
I don't. Bad. Pounce.
Are you okay over there, Xaver?
I'm fine.
Bet. Pounce.
Sound like you're having trouble reading these.
Just look at this pile is making you sleepy.
Fuck you.
Go ahead then.
So looking at this pile is making you sleepy and emotional. No can ever accuse you of not being prepared to sweeten a warm beverage.
Examine Gamzee.
Oh, you can examine each one?
Oh no.
You can here. The other ones, no.
What? Lame.
We suppose this pairing is still viable, although the rules will have to be dramatically reversed.
I mean, let's go see if the other ones can. I don't think you can, though. Yeah, no. These aren't individual.
Oh, sad.
Enemy.
Yes, this matchup was always just so perfect to you. Why can't anyone else see it? Why can't they see? It's hard being a shipper. It's hard, and no one understands. You'll have to remember to write Jade a nice thank you note for helping to stabilize Karkat's unhealthy relationship with his past and future selves. Maybe now with a clear head, he will be able to open his eyes to what waits for him in other quadrants. certain other possibilities. Hmm? Maybe noticing someone nice over there in the bright red corner who has been there all along?
Oh, Nepeta.
Friend zoned.
Oh.
John.
And
Dursite?
This is a ship in progress. Human romance is really weird.
Sure is weird, rather.
Yeah, shut up.
Salmon creates. You mean crates.
It's the OTP!
Oh no, none of us ever see. None of us ever see. One day you'll get the guts up to say something. Maybe once this huge murder fiasco blows over.
Why don't you go into the grate?
It's pretty great, isn't it? Enter great. You mean great.
You suppose you should stay put like Equius said, but it's so frustrating being cooped up all cooped up in here. Surely scooting around through the air ducts for a while can hurt. He'll never know.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Oh, it's fine. What could be in the air ducts?
Oh no 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 no.
Pussfoot? Berry Breath? Dr. Honey Tongue? What monster could do this?
So it's Puce foot.
What did I say?
You said
Puss.
Puce. You said Puce foot. Puce.
That's a different type of thing.
Puss.
Are you next?
For what? Next for what?
Oh no 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 no.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Everything's fine. Look, it's just a nice grub sauce.
Looks like someone's being pretty sloppy with their grub sauce. Yeah, at least you hope that's grub sauce.
Miracles.
You got the enchanted shitty wizard figurine. It's
a miracle.
So let's chop this thing right in half. Maybe whoever's traversing through these corridors does not want to be followed. Certainly respect such sneaky tactics.
What about the other one? Can you transportalize on the other one?
I mean, maybe.
It doesn't work. Someone must have disabled the transportalizer on the other side.
Damn.
Inconvenient.
Miracles, brother. Motherfucking miracles.
What does she? What does she see? She.
Motherfucking miracles.
Oh, we have more. Oh, there's more. Okay,
Well,
good to
since
know.
Kamito is gone, I will take his place
His
strongly.
kind.
Kamino's right there, bro.
You left
I'm right
for-
here.
Oh, you're back. Never mind.
I just returned. Sorry.
Well, welcome back. That was
Lamau.
that was the most timing of all time.
It was impeccable time.
Gun.
Legendary piece of shit.
You got Ahab's crosshairs. Perfect. This was exactly the kind of firepower you could use if you're going up against. You just broke it.
Huh.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. It's kind of getting darker. Oh, no, wait. Arrows fired true, straight through the eyes. Who could have done this? Oh wait, that thing has an udder.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's auto.
Wait, hold up. Oh, fuck, because...
It's auto.
Check it the motherfucker out. It's the peasant blood.
I might have to take Aqueous just because of how fast it is. Peasant blood. Is that a joke?
If your blood is running a running motherfucking gag, then soon it will be running through my motherfucking fingers.
The profanity is sickening. You'll stop.
You. Kneel.
You are not Pyro. You are the High Blood. I should have known. Remove your counterfeit eyewear at once, if you please, sir.
I'll show you what I motherfucking got if you show me what's motherfucking yours.
What?
It was a motherfucking joke. Honk.
We really should talk.
You really should kneel.
What was that? The volume of your voice keeps fluctuating.
I said, kneel, motherfucker. I told you to motherfucking kneel, motherfucker.
Oh fuck!
Wait, Camino left. Shit, what happened?
Rest in
I don't know.
peace.
Oh no, I made him feel bad because I
I
only.
don't think.
Could be
I don't think that's
problems.
why.
Oh, well,
I don't think that's what's going on.
I know. I still feel bad because he wouldn't have been.
He's offline.
Oh
I think
dear.
he's having internet issues. It happens.
Restoroni and pepperoni dog.
Yeah, I I only took that over because speed reading.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know they
Well.
did it like that.
Replay, restart game, or yeah, they should have put more time on those, but
Shrug.
Oh my god, he took an arrow to the knee.
ow.
Gamzee, subjugulate.
Honk. Honk. Honk.
I mean, more like
True, why not?
Gamzees, engage murder mode.
Murder
Oh, wait.
mode, murder mode, murder mode,
I
murder
just
mode.
realized I'm the wrong me. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're not the clown.
Wow.
This is completely terrifying. Oh, he's smiling. He's getting off to this. Just like our friend, oh god, David Carradine.
Now listen, this is where I just think he was smiling because he knew Nepeta was safe. All right, you will not tell.
Okay,
You'll not tell me. You can't tell me otherwise. He knew he was dying, but Nepeta is safe.
Sure.
Yeah, that's one way to. That sure is some copium you're smoking right there.
Hush.
Nepeta pounce.
Nepeta could have just been fine. She could have been fine if she just kind of just stayed there.
Bimp.
Gamzee, turn. Gamzee, draw deuce clubs from Strife deck.
Points
Oh,
avenge.
man.
Or pounce avenge. Snap.
Snap.
Scream. Beep.
John, take car. This is why seatbelt safety should always be paramount. Remember to buckle up, kiddos. John, proceed to castle. Perhaps this is the one? As you approach, you make an attempt to contact your friends for verification, but there's no answer from Jade or from Rose. You wonder what they could be up to. It seemed like someone is bugging you.
I'm going to pause for a second. Jack, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Who's Cersei?
Let's see. Mick Cross is Circe 5 ever. Last time I'll mention this, and Mick, you can boot me in the me ass to the moon.
Jack is shipping people.
I'll kill you,
Wait.
Jack.
Who's Cersei?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
But I'm
Are we
curious.
Are we being shipped right now? What?
Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna get to this right now.
I'm
worried
worried about it.
So, it sounds
I'm gonna
like
kill
Mick
Jack.
is in fact being shipped, and he didn't sign off on the shipment.
Is Jack seriously doing that?
I don't know. Listen, it's all in
Anyway.
good humor. Mick's taking it like a champ.
This is Jack.
No, it's
No, not Jack.
Jack.
Chat. In
Oh.
chat.
Oh, chat. Never mind.
I mean, I could say Shack, but it's CHAC.
Wait.
Yes,
who are you getting
yes,
shipped
Jack.
with?
Yes, you are. You are in danger.
Who's being shipped? Help.
Don't worry about it.
Mick and Circe. I don't know who Circe is.
Oh. no.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Let's continue.
All right. Who wants to be
Hi,
Vriska?
John.
Oh,
All right,
well, we got a Vriska.
Guess we have a Vriska now.
Oh, hey there, Vriska. Can this wait? I was about to check out this castle and see if my dad is here.
Your guardians are not here.
Oh, dang it. Do you know where they are?
Yes, they're in another castle. Don't worry, you'll find them later.
How much later?
In a while, man, settle down. I'm telling you that you will find them after a little more questing around your awesome blue godhead. So why don't you just relax and talk to me for a while? Gosh.
Well, okay, I guess so.
Why don't you have your hood up, by the way? You get-
I said, shrug,
sorry, I lost where we were.
shrug. After I said, in place of the shrug.
Oh, there it is.
Right there.
You look great with your hood up. You look great with your hood up. Anyway, we should be showing a little more pride as the only ones who made God tier. Don't you think?
I don't know if it's as much as a major accomplishment, honestly.
John, are you mad at me?
No.
Then what's the matter?
I guess I just miss my dad. I was hoping he would be here. But apparently I won't be seeing him for another few hours or whatever. If this is what you see in the future, then I guess there's no fighting it. Ugh.
I still find it a little hard to understand the sentimentality you attach to these adult humans. It just seems so strange to me. But hey, that's alien culture for you.
Yeah, I know. I guess you just have to think of them in the way you think of your Lussi?
Yeah, sort of. Except I never really liked mine all that much. Even after I prototyped her, things were pretty chilly between us. I spent most of my adventure avoiding her.
That is too bad.
John, are you sure you're not mad at me?
No! Why would I be mad at you, Vriska?
Because I tricked you into getting killed.
Oh. Right.
I actually almost forgot about that.
And would it help if I said I was sorry?
Why would you need to apologize, though? I mean, I admit I was pretty confused about it at first, seeing my dead body in a cloud and seeing my dead body in the cloud and all, but in the end, you did it to help me, didn't you? Really, I should be thanking you. Uh, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Sorry, I just wasn't sure what to say for a moment. I am just so incredibly relieved you're not angry with me.
I really don't know what reason I would have to be angry. I mean, aside from the deception involved, but I kind of understand why you did that. And in any case, you gave me a choice.
Yes, I did. I don't know, John. You'd be surprised at how often people resent it when you try to help them. But you see, you really get it. That's why you're special.
Shrug.
Hmm.
So, is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, well, not exactly.
Then what is it?
I know how this is probably going to sound, especially for a human. But I just killed someone.
You did? Who was it? You mean like a bad guy?
Not exactly.
Oh yeah, Carcat mentioned that he was in trouble and then had to go. It made me a little worried. Are you guys under attack or something?
I'm not actually sure what his deal is. I haven't seen him in a while. But we're not actually under attack. Not yet, at least.
Oh, well then, who did you kill?
He was a friend, someone from our team.
Why?
It's a little complicated.
Well, did he attack you or something?
Yes. Well, but really, that's not really why I killed him. He was no match for me. I could have just incapacitated him or flown away or whatever. The truth is, I killed him because at the time I thought I wanted to, and sort of just felt like I finally had to.
Uh, why did you have to?
Because enough was enough. You never even know you don't even know how frustrating it was to be friends with him. I used to really like him and wanted to help him get stronger, but so that he might stand a fucking chance to actually make it on our world. But he was just so weak and indecisive. He wouldn't change. And when he tried to change, it was too little too late. Always late. Lady, lady, late. Too late to kiss me. Too late to kill me. He couldn't do it when I really needed him to. So when I saw he was actually serious about trying to kill me now of all times, I just got so angry. And I still am just a bit upset thinking about it. So I killed him. And I'm pretty sure he's dead for good now.
Wow. You're right, Vriska. That doesn't sound good.
I know. I know our races are completely different. I really hate the idea of you thinking worse of me because of this. But I really don't have anyone else to talk to about it.
You don't? What about all your friends? I bet Carcat would listen. Or what about Terezi? She's pretty nice, isn't she?
No, 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 no. I mean, yeah, they're fine, but I can't really talk to them.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, they'd probably be pretty pissed off at me for, killing Tavros. And most importantly, there's no way I could tell them how I really feel about it.
Well, how do you feel?
Horrible. If any of my friends knew that, they would think I'm weak.
Oh, I guess I understand. I'm trying to with the cultural difference and all.
Do you?
Like, trolls are more violent and angry, right? Like, kind of like Klingons or something, which is an angry race of alien savages from a TV show.
We aren't savages, you dope.
Oh, I know, that's not what I meant. But I am guessing you all have to act tough to make it in your world, and have a sense of honor about fighting and like to beat people up and stuff, right?
Uh, yeah. Let's say close enough.
But I think that no matter what alien culture you're from, killing is still wrong, and it sounds like you do too.
Yeah, see, this is where our cultures clash, I think. It'd be difficult to explain exactly how killing is viewed on our planet with all the nuance involved. It just isn't the black and white thing humans seem to think it is.
Well, you can try. I'm listening.
On my world, I would be completely vindicated for killing him. He is far lower on the human spectrum than me. He managed to disrespect me time and time again, but I kept letting him live. In fact, the amount of slack I cut him would be so considered scandalous by those in my class. I had every reason to kill him, and yet I feel bad about it. Like a lame, weak fudge blood, just like he was. And the fact that I feel bad is why I feel like I'm having a freak. Why I'm sort of freaking out right now.
I think if you feel bad, it just means you have a conscience, which is good, right?
No, that's not how that works. I'm supposed to be just fine about it. This was sort of like a test, and I'm afraid I might be failing.
How was it like a test?
Well, it was the first time I ever killed somebody.
Okay.
Well, okay, that's not really true. What I meant was, it was the first time I ever killed somebody I cared about.
So you killed other people that you didn't care about?
Yes, sort of a lot, actually. But there was a really good reason for it.
Hmm. How many? Or or do I want to know?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Probably many thousands.
Holy shit.
God, I know how this sounds, but I had to feed her. My Lucis, I mean. I've been basically playing this role as a slave in the food chain my whole life. It is what she selected me to do.
I guess that's why you didn't get along with her?
Hell yes.
I see. Still, that is a lot of killing. Jesus.
Yeah, but I never really felt anything about it. It was just normal life for me.
But then you finally killed a guy you liked and not so cool anymore?
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's not quite right. He's the second person I cared for about who I killed. And I always forget about her.
Uh,
I guess she wound up getting me back pretty good though, so we're even. Also, technically, I attempted to kill that same guy around like the same time, but I wound up just paralyzing him. Oops.
hmm.
But man, that was sweeps ago. I think I really had just a really juvenile attitude about killing back then. I think I was trying too hard. I was always really obsessed about being the best at stuff, and I guess I was just trying to be pretentious in that respect as well, and prove to everyone how brutal I could be. But I was just such a confused kid. I didn't know anything about what killing really meant, so I was trying to fake it, and it caused me nothing but problems.
I guess I had no idea how different we really are. What I'm hearing is seriously scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah, I know. I wish we didn't have to be so different. I'm just being trying to be honest with you here. Because like I said, I have nowhere else to go.
Okay, well, I appreciate the honesty. So, if killing isn't exactly wrong, then what is it? What do you mean by what killing really means?
Also, welcome back, Jack.
Fuck you, Chak. Anyway.
Lamau.
Anyway, but before we continue, I'm just imagining Vriska's just airing all this out to John, and John's like, "Yeah, that's great." Reaching for the 911.
I mean, basically.
I'm just imagining the button, the panic button under the desk.
Lamau. I'm gonna scroll. So I'm gonna scroll down for this one, and I'm gonna go and try and put a couple hot pockets in the air fryer. But I won't wait for them to be finished. I'm just letting you guys know if there's a holdup, you know why.
Okay.
I guess I don't.
I've only
I
eaten a
guess
little
I
bit
have
today.
to admit. I guess I have to admit, I don't really know that much about humans either. Other than that, y'all seem pretty soft and mild mannered and seem to be friendlier and think that killing totally sucks. Where did I immediately look? Okay. Really have no clue what it means to grow up as a human, though. But I do know what it means to grow up as a troll and what's expected of us.
What does it mean?
When a troll comes of age, you better believe it means they're going to start killing. It's what we do as a race. We're very effective conquerors, and as such, you practically dominate our galaxy. Or used to. The ones that don't learn to be ruthless, they're better off dead. And the reality is, it won't be long until they are. That's just life for us.
That sounds terrible. I would like to be culturally sensitive, but I really wish it didn't have to be like that for you. I've started to really like you guys.
Well, thanks, John. That's nice of you to say. But let's face it, it doesn't fucking matter anymore, since our whole race was just wiped out. Maybe for the best when you think about it. But at least Paradox Space gives us some purpose before wiping us out, right? At least we get the chance to create you guys and all those twinkly stars you used to look up at.
Yeah, that's true.
So because we got that chance, it means we never actually get to come of age and enter troll society and see if we've got what it takes. But that doesn't mean we stop growing up. I think the game knows it's always going to be played by kids. It always rigs it so they enter right around the cusp of sexual maturity and whatever the race is. Which kind of makes sense, since if they succeed, they got like their whole lives ahead of them to do whatever the hell they're going to do in the universe, like start repopulating and whatnot. So that means the game also knows that it's got to deal with all these damn kids who are going to coming of age while playing it. I really think how successfully they mature is tied to success in the game. It challenges the players in all the ways they need to be challenged to grow, which is different for each individual and very different for each race. I don't think we were so hot at that aspect of the game. In fact, I'm sure we were quite awful. Hell, I wasn't even that great at it. I actually just kind of fell ass backwards into the god tier, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
But what really gets me is that this didn't even occur to me until just now, while I was sitting around thinking about it. It was so obvious.
What?
That was why the game split us up into two teams. It knew as we came of age, we'd probably start killing each other. And so just provided the stage, red team versus blue. It was so simple. All we had to do was what we were naturally inclined to. It might have even worked out better for us.
I don't really see how you guys killing each other would help you play the game better.
Yeah, you'd think that would be counterproductive, but then again, maybe not. If we really did take the team thing seriously and started killing each other, maybe it would have meant more god tiers. Maybe all of us could have made it. Damn, can you imagine? We would have breezed through the game faster, killed the king without a sweat, maybe even claimed the reward before Jack even showed up. Or if he did, maybe we could have beaten him then and there instead of starting off like cowards. In retrospect, we failed at this so spectacularly, I am amazed and kind of ashamed. It turned out the only way one of us could, with the guts to kill someone, was already dead. And boy, did I have it coming.
Dead?
Oh, yes, she was a ghost. Then she became a robot. Then she became 1,000 robots. Then Jack killed them all but one, and then she blew up. Oh, and she also had that exact bizarre laptop that you're using right now. How weird is that?
Gosh, your team is so crazy.
Not crazy enough, apparently. Actually, this is probably Carcat's fault.
How?
When it comes down to it, he was probably too good a leader. He actually did manage to get two teams to work together toward the same goal. Could have easily deteriorated into a feud otherwise. He was so loud and annoying and obsessed with leadership, he wouldn't shut up, so it was easier just to go along with his plans.
Huh. Yeah, I can see how that could be true.
He sure kept us working together, but in the end, I think we paid for it. It wasn't natural. Pretty fitting, really, since he's kind of a freak himself. He's not even on the Hema spectrum, the weirdo. I really doubt he would have handled it as a leader if the shit ever hit the whirling device. He likes to pretend he's all vicious and bloodthirsty, but I know he doesn't really have that in him. I have a sense for these things. He'd be so pissed if he heard me say this. He'd think, but I think he'd cut it better than as a human than a troll.
You probably mean that as an insult, but I think it's a nice compliment. But I won't tell him you said it.
Terezi, message Carcat.
The Rizzy messaging Corkhead.
Carcat, more bad news. Hmm? It says you didn't get my message. You didn't block me or anything, did you? Where are you? I lost my glasses, but I'm back at the computer lab, and there's no one here except for another murder victim. She got Faferi this time, and maybe Kanaya too. I don't know. Do you know about this yet? If you get this, please be careful, Carcat, wherever you are. I'm afraid Vriska has finally gone completely out of control. Do not try to engage her. She is too dangerous. She is
Vriska.
now my...
Did I say Visca?
Yeah, you did, and then you corrected yourself. It's fine. It's just
Visca.
now I'm just thinking viscous Vriska. Visca.
Anyway, she is now
Time I got
my
reincarnated as
responsibility.
a slime girl.
Only I know how to deal with her.
Isn't that
Warn
just
everyone.
Isn't that just
Go
Psycho
ahead.
Riot?
All right.
Yep.
What?
Huh?
What?
Viscous Vriska, that's Psycho Riot. Yep, that's her. It's her.
Liquid.
Or should I say
Vriska.
them? Or should I say them? It's them. Yes, them.
Liquid
pro.
Vriska versus solid Vriska.
Anyway,
Only I know how to deal with her. Warn everyone else to stay away too if you can. Why won't anyone respond? What the hell is going on here? God damn, how am I going to go about this? I guess I can't pull it off I guess I can't put it off much longer. Why can't you answer? I could really use someone to talk to about it. Oh well, just don't let her drink your blood. It's all mine, remember?
Goddamn. Carcat, examine equipment.
who keeps fucking dying?
You reflect on your prior experience as the team's ectobiologist. It seems like you were doing something so important at the time. Finally, everything made sense. This is why you were here. But what was the point? You're all clearly going to die the most pointless deaths imaginable or possible. Everything you believed about your destiny was meaningless. You wish you never pushed those buttons and hatched your team out of this goddamn slime. You're no ectobiologist. If only there was some other title more befitting of the true discipline you practice and the death sentence given to whatever you do the service of creating. You can't think of one, though. And what about the other 12 wigglers you spawned? Who were they? Probably further proof this was all meaningless and random. Could it be that they were the true heroes meant to be sent back and play this game while your team was superfluous crop? Could a mistake have been made during the reckoning? Or just maybe, she was right about them all along. Not that it made any difference now. Something is stirring behind you. something unconscious and toothless. Solix, wake up.
His eyes! No! Why? What the fuck?
Pachoo.
Someone else
So,
take Vriska, please, I beg.
Oh, you were so eager before. What happened?
I lost the spoons.
You've lost the
what?
spoons, huh?
you lost the spoon? The fuck does that
Fine,
mean?
Sounds like you've got forks. All right,
I'll
go,
fucking
Mick.
do it. It's
Mick,
fine.
speak the line. It's me now.
So, what about Jack?
What about him? Wait, you know what? Hold on.
Are,
She's in a different mood. What about him?
are you still planning on killing him? That would be a constructive way to use your killer troll instincts and by human standards. Much better than killing your friends.
Yeah, you're right. And to tell you the truth, part of the reason I wanted to kill him was to protect them. It's not just about glory, you know. Because if I didn't do it, then who will?
Well, we have the plan to defeat him, so there's that.
Yes, I know about your plan. I guess 2 plans are better than 1, right?
Yeah, so will you go fight him then?
Man, I don't know anymore. It's one reason I'm freaking out about this, about feeling bad about a simple, perfectly justifiable killing. If I can't handle that, doesn't it mean I'm not as strong as I thought? What hope do I have against Jack if that's the case?
For whatever it's worth, coming from a human, feeling remorse doesn't make you weak. I bet you're still really strong. But then I'm not sure if I actually want to encourage you to go off fighting him, because as strong as you probably are, it sounds like he's really strong. And even though you killed tons of people, I think it would be pretty sad if you died.
Aww.
So maybe you should just let us handle it? At least we won't fight him directly.
I don't know. Even though I'm conflicted, it still feels like something I have to do. I admit, I'm pretty scared thinking about it. Not of him necessarily, but of the fact that I apparently don't know myself as well as I believed. What if I'm not as lucky as I thought? What if I do not, in fact, have all the luck?
Well, maybe you don't. All the luck sounds like an awful lot of luck to have.
Exactly. But then, if there's no chance of catching a bad break, then taking a risk doesn't even qualify as bravery, does it? It isn't even a risk by definition. So if this is going to mean anything, I guess I just have to find the strength from somewhere to go through with it. More than just the fakey strength that comes from turning a blind eye to all your flaws. You know what I mean?
What?
You know how I said I couldn't relate to the attachment you have for your guardians?
Yes.
Well, I guess that isn't completely true. There are adult trolls who we can relate to if we choose to, and if we are lucky enough to discover who they are. But it is not really in a familial sense, at least not socially speaking, the way you understand family. They're more like figures of legend who are said to have more in common with us genetically than any other troll. But we can never meet them, of course. Only look up to them and follow in their footsteps, because they died centuries ago.
Like ancestors?
Yeah. We're each supposed to have one, and if you believe the lore about it, your destiny will be tied to theirs. You will find clues pointing to them and who they were, but you'll only notice them if your eyes are open. You then can choose to take up the life they left for you, and if you do, they will always be looking out for you and guide you in finishing what they started.
Wow. That's kind of neat. So, do you believe?
I don't have to believe. I'm completely certain it is true, and I know who mine is. I've been doing my best to honor her legacy for most of my life. I even named my role-playing character after her. She gained all of the levels.
All of them?
All of them.
how did how did you know who? How did you know she was the one?
It was before I ever started gaming or rounding up other kids to feed to my Lyssus. I was nearing the age where I would be expected to feed her, and she was starting to get so big that she would have to crawl out of the cavern soon, no longer able to feast on stray wrigglers she caught in her web. It was kind of an intense symbiotic thing, a particularly demanding Lyssus troll relationship. The only really only really strong kids are supposed to be able to handle it. So of course I was terrified of the responsibility looming. I really didn't think I would make it. I was sure I'd fail, and my Lyssus would either get angry and eat me, or she'd just die, and then I'd be cold. But then I saw a shooting star one evening. I tracked down where it landed, and found a chest with my sign on it. A sign is an insignia we must wear, specific to our class. Each class has a huge alphabet of signs, so when someone shares yours, you know you have a lot in common. I was so excited to see it.
What was in the chest?
It was her journal. She documented all of her amazing adventures, and she sailed around the world, commanding a notoriously deadly fleet of gamblignants. And it was so thrilling reading it. It really felt like she wrote it just for me. Like she was talking right to me and telling me how to be like her. She even left notes on where the treasure, or where she buried treasure and stuff, which I followed later when I started RPing. I found her dice that way, so many other great things. Learning about her gave me the strength and confidence to do what I had to do.
That's a pretty exciting story. So then your great 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 grandnana or such was some kind of troll pirate? I mean, pirate?
Yeah, and that's not all. But not that I really needed it proved to me that she was my ancestor, but that's exactly what happened while playing this game. It turned out that in addition to creating us all in the ectobiology lab, Karkat created our ancestors too. But he never believed in any of that and just thought they were some random extra wigglers serving no purpose. The stubborn jackass. The more common bloods are less inclined to give a shit about that kind of stuff, legends and traditions and all that. Those in the upper classes like me put more stock in it, and rightly so.
Now that you mention that, it really sounds like our situations are not so different. I created our guardians in the lab too, along with the four of us. And when you think about it, I never even knew my nana. She she died before I was born, or before I created myself and sent my baby back in time. So really, she's my ancestor too. Someone I'm connected to genetically, but never knew.
Oh yeah. Wow, I never thought about that.
And even though I never knew her, she definitely helped me when I was growing up. I followed in her footsteps and became an incredible prankster.
That is an admirable calling, John. Every bit as dignified as the path of the Marquis.
I mean, I even had a book I learned a lot from too. The book was kind of a family tradition. It was written by an even older ancestor, my Nana's grandpa, who was only the most legendary prankster of all time. So, so as you can see, we we both have benefited greatly from the ancestral wisdom.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
I think it's nice to see that when you have a closer look, we have a lot more common than we first thought.
I agree. Oh man.
What?
I was just thinking about your life on Earth. You had it so easy. You don't have to go hunting for clues about your ancestors at all. There was a picture of her hanging right there on the wall of your hive.
Yep. Also, her ashes were there too.
I don't know why, but that is just so funny to me. Your lives are so simple and easy. It must be really nice being a human, even though you're all so weak. But maybe it's okay to be weak if that's what's normal.
Yeah, it's pretty great actually. I highly recommend being human.
Solix Pestitrezi.
I highly recommend being weak.
Ready?
Finally! I was starting to think I was the last one of us alive. Have you seen Carcat?
No. But I've sure as hell heard him.
What does that mean? And why are you typing like this? It's very odd.
It means that I'm blind now. And I guess I talk like this because Carcat knocked out all my teeth like some kind of grub-fisted douche. Now he's flipping out.
I'm relieved you and he are okay. I was getting so worried he wouldn't answer.
Seems like he wants to talk to you. But I was hoping to talk with you a bit first. Hope you don't mind. I mean, I know he minds, but he can smooch my bloody, gummy mouth right on the lisp for all I care. I mean lips. That's what I meant to say, now that I can. Lips, lips, lips. Wow, it feels so great to say that word.
Okay, Solix, we can talk. What is this about you being blind?
I hope you don't find it insulting that I wanted to talk to you about it first, but you just seemed like the right one to talk to about it.
I do not mind. How did it happen?
It was Eridan. He got me with this fucking science stick, but it's my fault. I totally underestimated him.
Oh no.
Honestly, I'm okay with it though. I'm fine. I mean, aside from the part about not being able to see goddamn squat.
Solix, do you know about Feferi?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
me too. But it's okay. I'm okay with that too. It's hard to explain how I'm feeling right now. I just know that she's happy and okay right now. Just like Aradia is.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I feel better than I ever have, actually. There's no more noise. I never realized how noisy it was. I can finally relax and hear my own thoughts without having to yell them or actually just not have any thoughts. That's a nice change of pace.
That's good. What kind of noise were you hearing?
Voices. Indiscriminate, indecipherable voices, all talking at once. Voices of the soon-to-be dead. They had been getting louder lately, and I just figured they were all ours. I tuned them out, kind of like I pretty much always do, but now that they're gone, the difference is huge. I mean, wow. Maybe since they're gone, it means we won't have to die anymore?
I hope you're right.
So, since I guess I have to learn to be blind now, do you have any tips for me? I mean, tips. Tips, 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 tips. Ugh. Wait, no, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, I have plenty of tips. It may take time though. It took me plenty of time to get used to. Also, I may not be as good as a teacher as I may not be as good a teacher as I had since I am not a magical dragon.
That's okay. I'm happy to learn from you just being you.
Hooray! So where are you guys? I should come join you so we can stick together.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm blind, remember? I'll ask Carcat.
Hang on.
What?
Something is going on. I smell something in here.
What?
It smells brighter?
Brighter. Terezi? Are you there? Ah, shit, no.
Dave, resist great urge to play Bros Xbox.
It's
As usual, you fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal on your quest for. Oh god damn it! You were making a play for that sick nasty pack of deliriously mouth-watering Doritos, and this idiot got stuck in the pole again. Time reset for the third time this hour.
Dave, reset.
I say doing Solux without the lisp, it feels different.
Yeah.
Someone is bothering you.
Dave, answer.
Hey, yo,
Now-
Cam, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, damn, it
I'm
feels different.
feeling Dave. I have
All
not
right.
done anything in a while. Someone else can
What?
do Aradia.
And I'll do it. Hello.
Hey.
I think it is absurd I never introduced myself to you in all the time that I spent moping around the lab. Guess I wasn't in a very good mood. Hi, Dave. My name is Aradia.
Christ, you're found as one of my websites, aren't you? What asshole gave you my chum handle? Also, what was your favorite thing I did that you liked? And what did you think was so great about it? Also, ASL.
6, a girl, and a place very close to you. In fact, I could visit you right now if you would like.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, you're a troll. Only trolls say they're 6. I don't know what's up with you and that dumb fake age.
To be fair, it translates to the same age as you, which is at the moment is 12, is it not?
Makes no sense, bye.
Understanding disparities in the flow of time should be easy for people like us, let alone understanding disparities in such pedestrian things as units. I am 6 sweeps old. 1 sweep is a little more than 2 years, you dummy.
Oh, cool story.
Look, it is either the truth or I am just someone who is being a bit playful. What is the harm in that?
Okay, so 2 equals 6. Awesome joke. Ha 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 ha. Oh, or wait, maybe it was just a huge waste of time. You people think I'm made of this stuff. Unintentional pun.
I was just giving it time to sink in. Come on.
No, you can't let it sink in. I know you aren't, but I am.
What?
Made of time. Whereas you are the knight of the very same cosmic faculty. It would seem we have very little in common, Dave, when in fact we have very much.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut off my phone now. See ya.
Yes, that's definitely what you did the first time we had this conversation. So I will wait patiently while you realize that's not what you're going to do this time.
What the fuck?
Dave, describe to me why you are now incredulous, please.
I remember this. I remember shutting off my phone and never talking to you again, but I'm still talking. What's going on?
Of course you remembered that. This is a memory.
No, it's a dream. I'm asleep. Or am I? What is going on here?
Come to the window,
Why?
because I'm outside.
BS.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
That is because I'm not out there anymore. Turn around.
Radio, please.
Would you like to play a game? Oh, sup. Looks like you're a fairy.
Yeah.
That's cool. Just casual, most casual. That's cool. These aren't my shades anymore. John gave me new ones for my B-day. I remember that. And I wasn't wearing this shirt. It was this one. How'd it get like that?
Try to remember.
I can't. Wait. I wasn't wearing this, actually. I was wearing this suit. Wait, no, it was a black one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was playing Esperb. That's right. Then I went to sleep at some point, which is why I'm asleep now. But if I'm dreaming, then why am I not awake as my dream self?
Why indeed?
Ah, shit. This wasn't the suit I was wearing. It was this ugly fucking rag.
Yes, I think it looks pretty nice, but go on.
And I went to take a nap. Terezi said I reached God tier, or I guess show me why I wouldn't. Did it work? Is this part of the process somehow?
No. Sorry.
So then, it's a stupid, pointless dream.
Not exactly.
Wait. Oh yeah. I woke up and then. Welp. So then, no, I'm dead.
Yes.
So this isn't a memory or a dream at all. It's the afterlife.
Yes and no. Yes and two no's. It is the afterlife. But what is happening now is taking place in a bubble which is accessible to the living through dreams right under the right conditions. And it is also your memory. The entry point for any bubble is always a memory, either a memory of the dead or a memory of the living dreamer come to visit. But once you realize it is not just a memory, what happens next is up to you.
Are you shooting your frog tongue out at us? Is that what's
What?
happening, Saver?
What? I didn't make that noise.
I keep hearing like a.
That was Lulu.
Oh. Okay. What is going on over here then? Is this some disturbing ghost hallucination? Should I start slapping myself or what?
No, this actually did happen.
I don't remember this.
That because it is in your memory. This is Alpha Dave, the one who chose not to take the nap which led to your death.
Fuck. Lucky bastard. So then I guess Trezzy tricked me.
Did she? Didn't you ask for this?
Would have been cool to know if if picking one option would definitely kill me pointlessly, so yeah. But I guess I kept giving her shit about it, and I knew she was kind of crazy and morbid anyway, so whatever. Is bro dead there?
Evidently.
Like in reality, like that's a thing that really happened. Also, is reality still a thing that means something? Can that be a question on the table too?
Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, it can be on the table, and yes, reality still means something. And yes, your guardian did die.
Well, damn it. What did I do wrong? Aside from getting my ass killed in the most retarded way possible.
Nothing. All is well, and as it should be.
What's he doing? Alpha me.
What would you be doing there if you were him?
I am him.
Even better.
I don't know.
Would you be upset?
Yeah, I mean, sorta.
Then maybe what you are doing is grieving, in whatever way that comes naturally to you.
Maybe.
You are lucky to be able to. I could not for a long time. But now that I can again, I am so relieved, because I have discovered there is no reason to grieve.
Okay. Am I talking to someone there?
Looks like it.
Who?
Who do you suspect you would be talking in this situation?
Probably Terezi, I guess.
Maybe she is helping you through this.
I don't know. Would she do that?
You were helping her, weren't you?
Was I?
I think so. The living need each other's help, just like the dead do. Alpha Dave still has a long way to go. He is still not at ease with his mortality, but people like us have to be. We have been we have to be prepared to die 1,000 deaths before our quest is complete. The master we serve demands it.
So, I'm just one dead Dave offered up to the time god.
Pretty much.
What about the other dead Daves?
They come here too, in their own bubbles. You may cross paths with them if you wish.
I think I'm up to my neck in Dave already. Just being one.
I know the feeling.
Still doesn't seem right though. Why are you even here? Like, why are you showing me this?
I'm not showing you, I'm just visiting your bubble. It projects your thoughts and memories, as well as other things relevant to you, much like the clouds do in Skya.
But like, if I'm seeing this, shouldn't I be able to do something about it, or stop it from happening, or I don't know, like anything to help my friends? What do I do?
Nothing. None of this is your business anymore. It's time to move on.
What? Oh shit, where are we now?
Oh, look, this was my hive before it was destroyed.
Oh, so
Uh,
this is the troll planet.
His Aver.
Hmm.
Arati is not dead anymore. You can be kind of
Oh.
like a little more
I could be a little bit more animated.
yeah. I was
I mean, all right.
Become frog.
No.
Frog. Oh, so this is the troll planet. Pretty cool. Not what I really pictured at
what
all.
did what did you picture?
I don't know. It's way more subdued. I pictured a lot more mayhem, like a bunch of trolls flying around little grub pods, constantly screaming at each other through bullhorns shaped like buckets.
That's very silly and a little perverse.
Yeah.
But actually, that sounds like what it might have been like on some parts of the planet. So
Can we not go to those parts?
I'll put in a good word with your bubble about it.
Awesome. So, what am I supposed to do now that I'm dead? What is like the primary activity here? Those that ghosts get their shit works up over. Like, where are we haunting? Where are the fucking haunt offs at? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know about haunt-offs, but there's plenty of time to satisfy various curiosities you might have had about existence and whatnot.
Boring.
Is it?
Just kidding. That sounds cool.
Oh, yes.
What else?
There are all sorts of friends to meet, ones you already know and ones you don't. There's plenty of time for just about anything. Lots and lots of time. Enough time to understand that time isn't much of anything at all.
It isn't.
Time is like a game. Just one fun game in reality's cupboard, which is full of them. It's the one we are best at, while other people are better at other games. But when all the games are back in the cupboard, everyone is about the same. And games are fun, but sometimes you don't realize how much fun you were having until they're all over. And sometimes you look back and realize for some stupid reason you weren't having any fun at all. Then you laugh.
Ha ha ha. I bet you meant to laugh a whole lot less shitty than that.
That laugh will suffice. Hey, want to see inside my hive?
Yeah, sure. Well, how about later? Not that that doesn't sound cool, but I kind of want to just go home and I guess chill for a while because I guess that was all a bit much. If that's okay, and I guess also possible.
It is quite possible, and more than okay.
ballin'.
Oh god, this fucking asshole.
It seems you have a hive guest, Dave.
Oh hell no. Is this who I think it is?
Tavros has been looking forward to meeting you.
Hey, first off, I think you're fantastic. Which is to say,
Can
just
we
and,
hold on. Do you think we could let Cam do?
Oh, sure, yeah, do it.
He hasn't done any. He hasn't done anything in a while.
I jumped on it because I've never done Tavros, but yeah, Cam, go for
Because
it.
I've been bogarting him for most part.
All right.
Frog is possessive.
God, fuck. What I can't remember
Hey.
what my voice was. Yeah. All right.
Hey, first, okay, I think you're fantastic. Which is to say, just inevitably cool guy who I admire. Let's put that let's put that compliment on the table where we can both see it.
Holy shit.
Looks like I found another point in time to bother you. When I guess you are more emotionally susceptible.
Dude, are those sick fires you're packing there? You bet. Are those sick fires you're packing there? You best not be bringing that fire into my bubble, lest you be planning on dropping that shit.
Oh, bro, these are without any confusion to be noted as some truly unhealthy incendiaries.
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 He's
They
right.
are, yeah, they are in a above average need of medical attention. Uh, So, in other words, just to complete the
Complete the
Analogy.
analogy.
complete the analogy. I hope you know I'm no licensed physician.
I am your general fucking practitioner, and doctor's orders are to shut up and burn down my goddamn office. I'll break your brittle ass like a graham cracker, and well, you'll roast s'mores over the flaming debris. Have I made
And
myself clear?
and wheel. Remember, he doesn't use any apostrophes or anything, so you just
I'll
gotta.
break your brittle ass like graham cracker, and we'll roast s'mores over the flaming debris. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, and certain features of your pale anatomy may serve as the marshmallow ingredient uh, needed for the molten snack. I will provide the fudge. Ugh.
Dude, gross. So a radio. So just so we're clear, this is like a hell bubble, right? It's my eternal punishment for to have shitty wrap off with this tool forever. Is that it?
Yes, you figured out the mystery.
I guess I had it coming for. I guess I had it coming for a flagrant lifetime spent being unbelievably fucking incredible at rap and just about practically everything else, except not tying.
You may think so, but then again, you have not faced Team Charge in a match of slam poetry, have you?
Oh yes.
Just kidding, I'm no good at slam poetry. Sorry.
Oh oh.
So is he dead? He looks dead.
Yes, he's dead.
What about you? You don't look dead. Are you dreaming?
No, I'm wide awake, and I physically stand before you in person.
So you're not dead.
Oh no. I am very much alive, and I intend to stay that way.
Smiley face.
Alrighty, alrighty,
John, prepare to leave castle.
She never learned how to smile, and we love that for her.
Okay, I guess I'll get going
Go where?
to keep looking for my dad.
Are you sure you don't have more important things to worry about?
Um, are you saying I'm still not supposed to find him yet?
John, please. I thought you were done getting the future spoon-fed to you like this. I've told you that you will find your dad eventually. That should be good enough. Don't you think it's time to start taking your responsibility more seriously?
Well, yeah, but what responsibility do you mean?
We just concluded that I am going to go fight Jack, and there is a possibility I will fail. He could kill me easily for all I know, but it's something I have to try. And if I do fail, your plan will serve as backup. There's a lot riding on you, John. On both of us.
Okay. So you're saying I should go get the tumor now instead of putting it off?
I'm not telling you to do anything, just reminding you of what's at stake.
Wait, I mean the tumor. Wait, no, I mean the tumor.
Why don't we just call it what it is? A big fucking bomb in the core of your battlefield.
Yeah, which is what I what I was wondering about. How am I supposed to get it out? I guess go find a cave or something?
Yes, you could probably go looking for a sanctioned entry point. Or you could just do what winners in a hurry do.
What?
Cheat!
Is that even possible?
It's practically always possible. I won't tell you how, but we'll point out
I will point out you could start making better use of your powers than facilitating noisy joyrides. Is that what Earth is like, by the way? A bunch of humans flying around in little wheeled pods, constantly beeping at each other without their or with their chauffeur familiars?
No. Well, maybe in some places, but most cars stay on the ground because science fiction happens.
I would like to point out, Mick, that your mic skipped out, and we heard because science fiction happen.
Oh, okay. Let me try that again. Well, maybe some places, but most cars stay on the ground because science fiction hasn't happened yet.
I just the brilliance of because science fiction happen.
Because science fiction happened, and it's gonna happen.
About to become science fact, bitches. Enjoy your dystopia.
Anyway, I'm just saying it's time to do something useful and impressive with your powers. Deliberately for a change. You are a god now, remember?
Yes, but all I can do is make a lot of wind blow around. How is that gonna help?
Use your imagination. That windy thing of yours is more versatile than you think.
All right, I'll try.
Vriska's hero, Billy Mitchell.
Good. I think it's time for me to get going too. I will prepare for battle.
Oh man, I guess if there's nothing I can say to change your mind, and it's something you really have to do, then I understand. But how about this?
What?
Can this not be the last time we talk before you go? It'd be nice to hear from you at least once before you leave to fight him.
Yeah, you got it. I'll message you before I leave.
In my future too. In my future too. None of this message me in the past nonsense before I even knew you.
Of course.
Okay, great. I'll hold you to that, Vriska.
It will be a certainty. That said, there's no need for any sort of farewell right now. Go do your amazing windy thing, John. Be creative. I will talk to you later.
Okay, I will. Later.
John, be creative.
Everybody's so creative.
Battlefield, Quake. Why is it playing Quake?
Sorry, I hope those were sufficient whirring, drilling sounds.
Yeah.
More wine for the lady. This woman sure does seem to like her wine. The gentleman has never met a woman quite so taken with the Drake, or as enchanting and beautiful, for that matter. Whoops.
Oops.
Oops. The fellow has stained the
Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle's fine garment. The gaff is unforgivable, and the only true course of chivalry would be to liberate the damsel from the sodden cloth and launder it immediately. But the lady has no concern for the purity of a finery. She has other things on her mind altogether.
I'm sorry, just immediately liberate her of the garment? I need a towel.
Oh, wow.
The woman has never met a gentleman so strong and considerate and handsome. She cannot tell for certain if her intoxication is due to her 7th glass of wine or the contours of his proud, powerful nose and sensual aroma wafting from his pipe.
Maybe because the wine. I don't know.
The man and the woman are at ease. They have everything because they have each other. They know that together they can make it through anything. Whether trouble brings a bit of spilled wine on a cheek lab coat, or reduces the very castle beneath their feet to ruins. Da 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 da. Vriska read Mindfang's journal.
Fuck.
Borp.
That's what I get for drinking soda.
Soda is bad for you.
You hush.
You know I'm right.
You will not get between me and the wicked elixir.
No, I couldn't do it. Fuck.
The Orphaner.
I have.
I'll read this, I guess.
God, please.
Since long read. On the 8th or 14th bilunar perigee of the second dim season's equinox, the Orphaner poses a colliginous riddle like no other I've met. I am presuming him bothered by jealousy, and it would be sickening if it were not so marvelously amusing. But then, who but royalty could have the finned cheek to show disdain for the manner in which his black lover conducts her red conquests? Less has accelerated meeker than I to homicide, and the violation would hold me aghast again if his misgivings did not complement his so endearing arsenal of quaint flaws. It is impossible to stifle his this grin, even now as I write. He surely understands this is my maritime overlord. A superior, while through gritting fangs he would concede the expanse of my plunder, makes his seem hardly worthwhile to trouble a map with good ink over. I know he understands. I will take what I want. I expect nothing less from Dualscar, and truly, less would offend me. It is the crude blood of the suitors from which I have taken enjoyment, or is it the crude blood of the suitors from which I have taken enjoyment recently? If his displeasure is with my blithe treatment of the social order, then he has either not spent enough time in the warm company of my indifference, or is simply very stupid. I saw the look he gave. He's so secure in knowing I can't feel what's in his mind, he forgets the traitorous ways of his own face. His little looks are words to me, interjections in our deliciously bitter repartee. First, a look as I summon a slave from the hold, with such ease between my remarks. Why, yes, Dualscar, they were the very slaves in your hold until but this hour. Another ship deployed carelessly, languishing in strategic vulnerability. Is this not our routine, our dance? What is this look, my dear Kismesis? Is it shame, envy, contempt for what he knows will follow? I nod her over. She is this is Alternian smut. I'm just putting that out there, you guys. Yeah. It's historical too. I nod her over. She is fearful, and it makes her prettier. He scoffs without a movement or sound. I know there's disgust feeding the shadows in his corner of my block. At least prick her in the light, he surely thinks. Determine what vulgar hue she bleeds before persisting with your abasement, Marquis. Do try to understand, Orphaner. Not knowing is the point. And if you truly understood this, your crusade against the Gamblignits would not be among our Grand High Blood's most uproarious punchlines. If only one truly needed to be so high to find it amusing. And so, not knowing, I take her will, but leave enough of it to enjoy her response. Her hands are in my service, but they still shake. They unfasten the first... Okay, you know what? Actually, let's... You guys want to skip this? Do you want me to read all the way through this?
You've already done it. You're already halfway done.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yes.
All right.
I didn't say stop.
I did not say stop. Let's see. They unfasten the first button at my jacket's waist clumsily. I have masked the line between my puppeteering and her volition exquisitely, and her uncertainty over her own control fuels her fear. She unfastens the second button, and between the second and third, I make a casual remark to Dualscar, continuing our conversation. He does not respond. I look again at the face of my slave, imagining for a moment her mind is not an unguarded port to her every dread. I imagine I cannot feel her conviction that it's not merely a matter of whether she will be put on the iron or to the irons, but how hot they will be if she fails to please. Poor thing. Her horns make attractive shapes and pair themselves pleasantly amidst her violent snarls of hair. Her fingers, which I have lost track of to my surprise, have come between the petticoat and my skin. The heat of her touch tells me the likely range for the color of her blood. I wouldn't have guessed it to look at her, not with her sign stripped. Her mouth opens slightly, and I squint. Ah, razor sharp and none missing. Perfect. How disappointing it is to find quivering lips hiding dull teeth. I pause to consider. What will her fear become if I choose to show her mercy later? And even in days kindness, will this be the red dalliance that becomes fully flushed? Love demands my cunning just as my raids. If it is to be, she will never underestimate or understand how thoroughly she was manipulated, her body, her mind, her devotion. I remember Dulskar again. My distraction from our banter was momentarily absolute, and I inquire into the shadows, but he is gone. Then go, my Kismesis. Fume with the indignation I gave you. I can only pray it blackens our bond. I must know such exhibitions agitate him, and hence why exhibitions agitate him, and hence why I bother. Otherwise, it would be easy to dismiss him before I partook. Let it be a gift of antagonization to you, my dear rival, on which you may brew pitch for me anew. And if it is true envy, a vermilion yearning I can't abide, then though it pains me, it will be farewell. Alas, it may be that I am too good at spurring hate. Too good, at least, for him. I only hope he's not foolish, or not so foolish, as to tread a path of less torrid malice. For if he does... On the 16th, my suspicions have been confirmed. I'm not grinning any more, Dulskar. Our orderly contention has dissolved right before my vision eightfold. It was once a handsome black, but now sits like good strong tea, sullied and cooled by unwelcome dairy. Thus my heart was broken twice. I was fond of the slave. There was surely promise in her red investment. He had her assassinated. And so, I am visited by a bit of bad luck for a change. It's not possible to evade it forever, I suppose. I will simply have to endure the misfortune of observing his base and artless measures of retaliation. He's applied his own resources to increase the bounty on my head. I wonder if he intends such a laughably ineffectual gesture as anything more than a formality, a symbol of his intent. If not, my smile, how it threatens to revisit. Almost. I've broken laws, yes, but what was there, or what has there been to pay for? In fact, or in any act I've taken should demand a bounty. If any act I've taken should demand a bounty. It was paid up front. I foot the bill myself, with guile and supremacy.
Honk.
On the 20th. If only my hoard were as bottomless as his desire to disappoint me. He is set on cowardice, deferring to others to settle his score. Doesn't he remember what he has confided? It would be easy to give the evidence to her imperious condescension, and he would be killed quickly for his unthinkable presumption. He's taken a great risk harboring red ambitions for an empress who will never even know his name. Not that I'll sink to his tactics. But then, he feels safety in knowing this. My sources say he is en route. on the 21st. I've learned Dual Scar has reported to the Grand High Blood all the intelligence he has on me and my fleet. It was information he'd guarded closely to protect our once mutually cherished rivalry. He couldn't let it fall into the wrong hands, lest another besiege me more effectively and cause me to wax for the usurper. Not that he'd raised that mast particularly high himself. Ah, the shortcomings I managed to overlook for the sake of a lover. I would have enjoyed witnessing the entertainment he prepared to please the High Blood. His sense of humor was dreadful. It would have been a true miracle if he survived the appointment. Funny, I always imagined a grander entry in my journal for your demise, Dual Scar. But I should have realized you would die as you lived. A joke. One more humorous little sacrifice kindly given to the sub-jugglers, and one step closer to the release of the vast hunk they prophesize. I am overjoyed to understand now this was always your destiny.
Motherfucker.
Motherfuckers.
I'm sorry,
There's a little plaster on her face. Aw.
It's been nearly a week since Dual Scar's fitting end, and I'd all but forgotten the matter. It seems the sub-jugglers were not particularly inspired by his revelations about my affairs. Sources tell me their response was to commission one of the court's neophyte legislators to conduct the investigation and bring me to justice. Neophyte Redglare is reported to be quite talented. I find no reason to doubt this. Still, how can I be caused any unrest to learn their recourse is to send a lone, inexperienced bureaucrat to apprehend me? I cannot view this as anything other than full concession by the High Bloods. They now only seek to maintain the appearance of pursuing me. Maybe they find my exploits amusing. I couldn't possibly disagree. Those rare moments when my superiors show wisdom come perilously close to restoring my faith in the social order. As for Redglare, it would surprise me if I ever heard her name again. If she finds me, then I welcome her challenge, but I am so confident that she will play no relevant role in my future. I won't even bother peering into my oracle to satisfy my curiosity.
3-ton showdown combo.
I hope that my mind fang is significantly different enough from Vriska to sound different, but also similar enough that you're getting it.
Yeah.
I took away the Valley Girl accent. That's what I did.
God, I love the ancestors. They're so dope.
Can I have back? Can I have back? Can I have back? Can I have back? Let's go. That is one hell of a chest wound.
Stomach wound. Those are her abdominal sausages, not her chest.
Oh my god, she's a rainbow drinker.
Let's go. There he goes.
Right out of his shoes.
Oh man, that
Goddamn.
means he got hit pretty fucking hard, like truck
Yeah.
hard.
Clock.
Flippity spin flip flip spin flippity spin flip.
Doof.
Debunk.
Ah!
Oh
Well,
God! Meow.
dead.
Dead.
Shades, descend. Boop. Wait, the descending.
Oh, for
shit,
fuck's sake. I forgot about this. This is around that same time. That's right.
Deal with it.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
What?
That's a
Wait,
fucking.
what?
Yeah. She having a gay moment.
She just straight up Lamau.
The
What did she
little
say?
bit of a gay panic there.
That's less than 33333333333.
Oh yeah.
Vriska just said, "I love a girl who can kick my ass."
Pretty much.
I wish
She-
she could
Vriska's
kick
me-
my balls.
Vriska's just channeling me right now. I'm just like, yes, ma'am.
Be Jack Noir.
Mm.
You are now Jack Noir. You've just murdered an innocent family. What will you do?
Jack, accessorize immediately.
You begin claiming trophies to celebrate your magnificent triumph for the defenseless, loving couple. The man's hat suits you perfectly. It is plain and serviceable. Yes, that looks so good. The only way to look could possibly be improved, as if it was blacker or bloodier.
Jack, take a prize from the lady.
This bountiful scarf will look quite dramatic as you soar through the air, scouring the surface for more new victims. It is finely crafted and the fabric is wonderfully soft. Your powerful nose detects perfume. The odor is pleasant. Wait, this pipe is great too. It makes you look dignified and thoughtful. Yes, this will be your trophy as well.
Jack, trophy binge.
Yes.
God.
Yes. All of the glorious trophies will belong to you. There is no possession of the fallen so trivial that it would not make a splendid adornment to your intimidating visage. Wait, no! This is in fact so very, very stupid! Stop.
What are you gonna do about it?
This is
apparently.
This is no way for a killer of your elite profile to dress. Your rise to omnipotence has had a regrettable influence on your vanity, it seems. Have you forgotten the original grievance with frivolous attire that got you here? That's it. No more trophies. You're swearing off of trophies forever. Probably. Okay. You will keep one trophy. But only one. You can never stay mad at Cal. He is a true friend. The only you have ever known. God, you are so bored.
Jack, sniff out new prey.
It used to be that when you were bored with paperwork, you would go distract yourself by sharpening one of your favorite knives or give your most disapproving scowl through a fenestrated wall to survey the kingdom. But those were simpler times. There's only one cure for boredom befitting a demigod, and that is more senseless killing. You consult your proud long snout for assistance with the hunt. You pick up the maddening scent of one of the young graveyard stuffers. You're sure it is the same one you slaughtered earlier, yet his stench remains, confounding you from every direction. It is as if the breeze which carries it deliberately seeks to obfuscate the order's origin. Your thoughts become more murderous with each blustery taunt.
Jack, succumb to unfathomable bloodlust. Bacon strips.
You are consumed by murderous thoughts, and you prepare to embark on a killing spree to end all. Oh, for fuck's sake, you start thinking about dog things again. Why do bones have to be so delicious and enticing?
Jack, suppress thoughts of unfathomable sausages.
Wag wag. You successfully suppress all thoughts of delicious little wrapped wieners and infuriating things like mail and its agents of delivery. But in the process, you awaken your deepest and darkest feelings of all. Feelings of loyalty? How completely despicable. But no, that is not quite all there is. Could it also be love? It must be. It is the only emotion that could possibly make you feel so utterly disgusted with yourself. And it is surely why you couldn't go through with it. You could not do it. You could not kill the girl.
Jack, contact Diamond Stroog?
Let's go!
You get the draconian dignitary on the line. He asks what the hell you've been up to. You say it doesn't matter.
Can I be him, please?
Huh?
Can I be him, please?
Are you asking to read this?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
You get the draconian dignitary on the line. He asks you what the hell you've been up to. You say it doesn't matter. You have a point. You have a point of serious business to discuss with him. He makes sure you're remembering to keep the destructive impulses to a minimum. No more planet exploding or anything like that. You say, yeah. He says no point in securing power when there's nothing left to rule. You say, you know God. You say you know God. It's not the point. Lousy, stupid dignitary, always keeping your murderous tendencies in check. He's the most terrible guy you almost kind of didn't despise completely.
Totally not Diamond Stroog. Listen to Slade Spick. Spade Slick. Wait.
Slade Spick.
Wait, no, that's wrong. That's awful. Oh, wait, shit. No.
It's draconian dignitary and sovereign slayer.
You attempt to humor the sovereign slayer's demands diplomatically. There's a narrow line to walk in between obeying the orders of a clear superior and blindly facilitating a perfectly useless genocide. It takes a very savvy breed of psychopath to pull it off. The slayer is yapping about some girl. Probably one of the young players who can no longer provide any serious threat to your rule. But he wants you to go kill her anyway. You ask why he doesn't go kill her himself. He says it's complicated. This guy, you swear. You tell him you're busy with things that actually matter, like running this kingdom on his behalf and all, levying taxes, oppressing consorts, all the unpleasant chores he would never dirty his snout with. He says this is more important than any of that stuff. You say fine, just send the droll after her. There's a moment of radio silence. He says, you mean the courtyard droll? He wants to make sure that this is the same droll you're talking about. You say, yeah, what's the problem? He says, you mean the very same droll who couldn't manage one simple task assigned to him, to steal the White Queen's ring from the very same adoring, wonderful girl and master and friend in question. Wait. He says he just means girl. Just girl. You didn't hear none of that. You don't say anything.
You could
He said,
pick up the pace.
He says, fine, you win. Sick this stupid droll on her. What does he care?
Okay, DD contact CD. That way I don't say something actually racist.
You hit up the droll. The slayer was right. This guy is clearly incompetent. Still,
Hey, I'm not that bad.
the only real objective here is to get him to stop breathing down your neck with his awful dog breath. Looks like the Droll's on the battlefield. Says he'll still be looking for the Queen's ring. Says he made a new friend to help him with his search. But it is terribly breezy on this planet, and his new friend keeps blowing around, making the search more difficult. He says, thank goodness he's not wearing one of his finer hats. It would just be dreadful trying to keep that thing on his head in such weather. You say you don't care about any of that stuff, and you tell him to shut up.
CD, listen to DD.
The dignitary is one of your superiors who makes you nervous. The list of superiors who makes you nervous, in fact, includes all of your superiors. It includes many of your inferiors as well. He tells you to forget the ring. You failed your mission and you are never going to find it. There is a new mission. You say, oh? He says, yeah. And let go of the goddamn rabbit. You say, okay, but don't actually let go. You say you will be happy to begin. You say you will be happy to begin the new mission very soon. But first, there is this pretty blue tornado ahead of you where you're meeting to investigate. Perhaps other locals has attracted will know something about the ring. He says, for the love of God, will you forget about the tornado and the ring? You don't say anything and look longly at the tornado again. He says, fine, if you really must examine a meaningless and extraordinarily dangerous exhibit of meteorological phenomena, then go ahead. But be ready to embark on the mission not a moment later. You say, all right, and wonder what you would do to prepare. He asks if you have a good winter hat. You nearly dropped the radio in excitement.
Jack. Wait. Can you wait?
Me?
Can you wait, Jack? Can you wait? Like a good boy, Jack?
I'm gonna gut you like a frog.
Don't you mean gut him like the frog he is?
There. Now that those wheels are in motion, you guess you can put your mind at ease for a while. You find nothing quite so troubling as the intrusion of a positive emotion. You are momentarily afforded the peace of mind to resume a dull, quiet life of semi-restrained murder. Maybe you will wait here and see if the boy shows up. It's reasonable to assume he will seek these adults. Certainly it's easier to let him come to you than follow an untraceable scent. Or maybe you will take a look inside this castle. Perhaps there are some survivors here fit for the offing. You guess that could serve some amusement. You wonder if it will always be like this. What sort of future does a new god have to look forward to? Will this malaise follow you for eternity? Will you be perpetually tempted to destroy everything you see, knowing that in just a few moments of recklessness, you will be left with nothing else to destroy forever? What will eternity feel like when a single moment of boredom feels like an eternity unto itself? You wish you could consult the clouds for answers, but they never show you anything. The reckoning can't wipe this place out soon enough.
Be future Jack Noir.
Hold on, before we continue.
Yeah.
What is that? Ticonderoga? Is that how you pronounce
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Does he work for Wizard of the Coast? Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
The recent shit
Jesus
they did, yeah.
Christ.
Hey,
I forgot
yo.
about their fucking shit ass fucking like property rules and whatever.
Look, I keep on having Slade, and I know a P was in one of the words. I don't know why my brain did that. I apologize to the Latinx of. Wait, no, that's worse.
Oh,
That was a slur for Jewish people, sir.
No, he
What?
said the Latinx.
you mean Latinx, bro?
Latinx.
Yeah, you know, the way it's spelled, Latinx.
Wait, no, that was even worse. The Latino community. I have respect for all your cultural necessities, including your love of Dragon Ball Z and King of Fighters.
Bro, you are not making this better.
No.
What the fuck?
Froggy, you better stop before you end up croaking for real.
Okay, but they like Dragon Ball Z and King of Fighters.
I mean,
So does anybody.
You do
Most
not
people-
know the Did
most
you
people
see
I
the whole
know-
thing where like there was, on the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, like people got in trouble because they were live streaming it to like the entire neighborhood in like
Yes.
Mexico.
Yes.
That's how dedicated they are.
I
I do
understand.
remember there.
it
being,
is.
like,
It's
kind of
true.
memes
It's
about
true.
it.
I need to bring up Tacos Goku.
It's true. Real Latin people are almost genetically weebish. It is in their blood. I'm not even joking.
Also, Tacos Goku.
I think the thing
Whoops, wrong
from
thing. Fuck.
Anyway.
I think it was like some kind of I can't remember. I just remember that there was like a whole generation in Mexico that got obsessed with the idea of Gohan Blanco or something.
Yes. No, it's fine. That's not about that. And I misclicked. Also, that isn't Twitter hentai. That is the spoiler for the Mario movie. But the second one is Tacos Goku.
Tacos Goku.
Oh right, you're talking about the restaurant Tacos Goku.
Oh my god.
That actually fucking branded them with themselves with Goku's image.
Are they just allowed to do that?
It's Mexico. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Copyright doesn't work.
Back to being future Jack Noir.
I was just saying copyright doesn't work the same way down there.
Does copyright exist?
Yeah, but it's kind of like how China doesn't respect the copyrights of other companies either.
Yeah.
You
fuck
can't
China.
you can't go after a Chinese company for stealing your copyright because you have to take it to Chinese court, and Chinese court will say, "No, you don't own this in our country." It's
I
so
think
fucked.
the Chinese court is like heavily biased towards defending its.
Yeah. Well, because if they steal your copyrighted material, they're making money off of it, and so they don't care what you think. It's theirs now.
Yeah, fuck China.
That's just how the government is.
Anyway.
Sorry. You are now future Jack Noir. Presently, you are trapped in a single moment, which increasingly feels like an eternity. Your boredom is surpassed only by your all-consuming rage and contempt for existence itself. Hours ago, you entered an unfamiliar session. You killed 1,000 robotic assailants. You destroyed 12 planets with ease, methodically and cyclically, like a single stained hand of a defective clock smearing each number it passes. You reduced Prospit and Durst to dust, and murdered a whole bunch of alien kids in yellow and purple pajamas. Your warpath of absolute devastation had only begun to be blazed. There was still miles and bloody miles to send forth. But when the dust of Durst settled, this infuriating fairy appeared out of thin air and froze you in time. But she can't keep you like this forever. And when she finally lets you go, you will be ready. What will you do? Aside from nothing, that is.
Jack, wait again like a good boy.
He doesn't like that. You attempt to be patient. You fail miserably.
Be a Radia.
You are now the Maid of Time, recently resurrected from the crypt of Durs. Your name is Aradia Megado, and for the first time in your life, you feel truly alive. You have just incapacitated Jack Noir with a spell, but a demon so powerful requires your full concentration to subdue. He will break free any moment. You may release him and die now, or you may continue to hold him and die later. What will you do? Aside
Aradia.
from die, that is.
Aradia, release him. Well, I guess not.
You're done with dying. Soon, friends will arrive. They will need your help. Whose memory is this?
Oh.
It appears to be yours. At least, that's how it begins.
Aradia, enter bubble. Huh.
Wait a minute. This is not specifically your memory. It's hers.
Is that Lucis? He's just a tiny little guy. He's just small little ram rat. Little
Da
rat.
na 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 da da da.
Right.
Cow.
Cow.
What?
They're
What?
What the?
Aradia, report discovery. I guess I'll get back to Solix.
Hey, what's up, AA?
You'll never guess what I just found.
Won't I?
I doubt it.
Was it Matt thing Rules, right? Or Rules? Ruins site?
Yeah. How do you know?
I don't know. Just the weird feeling. I feel like we had this conversation before, and that's what this is about.
Yeah, me too. What
Or-
do you think it means? Hmm?
And that's what it
Oh.
was about. My bad. Yeah. What do you think it means? Probably nothing. But now not only does it feel like we had the conversation before, but it's going differently this time. So it's kind of extra weird. Maybe your voices are involved.
I don't know. Maybe yours are too.
I don't
I
hear
should
a
be-
goddamn thing. Do you?
Wait. Yes, she's very quiet, though I can't tell what she's saying.
Oh well. Why don't we pretend there is no spooky paranormal phenomena going on just once, and then talk about what you wanted to talk about?
Good idea. Okay, do you remember what we were talking about regarding Kanaya's ruins?
Sorta.
I asked you for help in understanding the glyphs.
I guess.
Are you being difficult? Or do you really not remember?
I guess I don't find the whole mystery of the ruins as exciting as you, okay?
Well, obviously. But I really appreciate your help anyway.
Sure. How can I help then?
Well, you said you need another set of glyphs to make sense of them. You speculated there might be another set of ruins. You even guessed they would be blue. And turns out you were right. Don't you think it's pretty cool?
Oh yeah, I'm awesome about that for sure. But I can't fake the feeling these ruins are going to be nothing but trouble for us.
But you say that about everything.
Like what? Oh wait, sorry. That's because it's fucking true about everything.
No, it's not. I did find some other neat things down here too, which are strange but quite harmless and not foreboding in the least.
Like what?
Like this amazing hat. It's an authentic archaeologist hat. It's so hard to find them in style. There are no horn holes, but I love it. It's great.
Pretty sweet, AA. But didn't you also find some bits and pieces of your bizarre robot doppelganger?
I wasn't going to tell you about that. Damn it, how did you know?
I don't know. I just remembered some more shit about this discovery. God, sorry.
This is stupid.
Yeah, well, I guess this is the kind of shit you have to deal with when two psychics talk to each other about stuff.
Maybe.
Why don't we pick this up again later when we're not feeling so weird?
Well, okay. Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to give you both the chance to remember, but it doesn't look like this is going anywhere.
What the fuck?
Wow, what? I mean, I guess it's younger her in a way.
Yeah.
Is it coming back? Oh, wait. First one. Is it coming back yet?
Is what coming back? Who are you? Wait, hold on. Why am I talking like you suddenly?
This is a memory. It is a dream bubble. That's right. Wait.
Now
Yeah,
it's actually
you did
just
that
all.
right.
Now it's actually just all you.
Oh, that doesn't really answer my question. Okay. Oh, that doesn't really answer my question, but okay.
No, this is just all Aradia.
All of it? Even the Solix part?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You changed your voice because you remembered, like I did. Remembered what? That I died. This is my memory, and also hers. But I went on to become the robot whose remains are in this crater, whereas she did not. I don't actually know her story or how she got here, but for me, this was the end of the road. This is the afterlife. Well, shit. So I guess I'm dead too? Nope.
It's worse. You
This
don't
is-
Oh wait,
exist.
wait. There is a Solix here. Fuck. Now I'm confused.
Oh god.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll pick Solix back up.
Okay,
Let's.
it's like you are just asleep and also blind.
Holy shit, I can see.
Yes, that's what being blind means.
Sorry, I can't see. Wow. Awesome. Way to be awesomely sympathetic to my terrible new problem, Aradia.
Solix, will you just shut up and stop being so tragic for once? You knew this was going to happen. Your prophecies of personal doom were practically all you ever talked about. I think you were looking forward to this honestly. She's right.
I can't believe this. It's almost as if I'm getting double teamed. Damn, that didn't feel right at all. I think I might have to retire the whole bifurcation gimmick, puns and all. Actually, that is kind of a relief. Maybe you're right. I'm feeling better about this already.
Great. You should be able to relax now that you've been released from your curse of your vision twofold, just like you said you'd be. You are you are now merely doomed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Being doomed isn't that bad. I spent most of my life that way, remember? At least you have the luxury of understanding. And the best part about being doomed is you only have to put up with that until you die. That's the spirit. Actually, I guess I don't have to keep talking like I'm doomed anymore, do I? Nope.
This is so weird. What am I even listening to here? Fuck. I cannot believe I just made that face. God
But
damn
twofold.
it. Oh yeah, also, why the fuck are my teeth missing?
I don't know?
Okay, well, great. Glad we got to the fucking bottom of that mystery. 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 Mystery, mystery, mystery. Man, I can't even lisp anymore if I try. Please don't laugh. I can tell you're both enjoying this. I can smell it using my new blind guy nose powers.
Really?
No, not literally. I was joking. I mean, not yet. Maybe I'll ask TZ about it when I wake up, though. Hey, what was that noise?
What noise?
I think someone else is here.
Oh, it's Jade.
Jade? What the fuck?
Who's Jade? She's one of the humans we met after you died. Okay. I guess I'm out of the loop on the chronology for once. That's fine. You'll catch up.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Everybody's here.
Well, yeah, you kind of were. Sort of a reunion of close departed friends going on here, but no big deal, I guess.
Oh no, I can leave.
No, don't. Solix, try to be polite. There's no reason at all for you to feel hostile towards them anymore. Jade is very nice, and she did nothing wrong. None of them did, so when you wake up, maybe you should just try to reconcile with them, or at very least, just say hello.
Did you?
Did I what?
Be nice to them, or whatever, before you exploded.
Well, no, but I should have. I guess with you before I left, didn't I?
I did.
I did with you.
I guess so.
This is awkward. Shush you. What actually happened after I died? It sounded so complicated. It is. I'll get you up to speed, I promise. But guys, come on, let's not scare away our guest. Okay, I'll shut up. I think one already saying things is more than enough, probably.
You can say that again. But I mean, don't say it again literally. Because that's kind of the whole point, and would completely contradict.
Oh my god, shut up.
It's okay. I could take another nap. I could take another nap later when you guys aren't busy.
No, Jade, it's okay. Please say. I'm curious about why you're here.
Well, I've just been enjoying these little naps more and more lately. Each time I go to sleep, I meet more new people and learn so much. But I still can't get Carcat to take a nap. Boy, talk about a guy who is anti-nap.
Huh. No. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a douche.
Seriously, he is the douchiest of crabby crabs who ever douched a big douchey crab.
Lol.
But yeah, it's been fun. I should really thank Fairy again for setting it up so we can meet like this.
Wait, Fairy's here?
Yep.
Oh god. Why didn't that occur to me? Where is she?
Probably in another bubble. But you'll find her. Maybe during your next nap.
Well, shit. Why can't I just go glub around out there in the ring until I find her now? I mean, aside from the fact that I'm blind and completely useless.
Navigating between bubbles is difficult here. It's better to drift between them naturally as they intersect, not spatially, but through common points in memory. To navigate the furthest ring, you need to have mastered the flow of time. That is why I'm here. I am alive again, so I may assist the dead in this way.
Huh.
Jade, tell me, have you seen me here before? I mean, me dressed like I am wearing my godhood.
Yeah, you were really nice and helpful.
Wait, what? You're wearing a godhood? Why didn't you tell me that? What gives? Or that you came back to life?
I'm wearing a hood and have butterfly wings. What else would you like to know?
Man, being blind is dumb. Can I, like, grope you or something to get up to date on your appearance? Would that be weird?
Yes, Solix, that would be pretty weird.
That's pretty forward, Solix. Jesus. Anyway.
Here I go, groping Aradia.
I think your outfit looks so cute. I love your wings too.
Thank you. Your outfit is quite spiffy too. I like that skirt a lot especially. Is that a skirt?
I'm not sure.
Rolling my eyes is what I would be doing if that were possible.
Shh!
Aradia, come on, you are making a point.
Yes, okay. You see, those encounters you've had with me before have not happened for me yet, because I've only just arrived. Time flows strange paths here, as does space. If you travel a great enough distance, you may discover you're also traveling either backwards or forward in time as well. Just as if you stay in one place for too long, the geometry of space surrounding you will become unreliable. You may swat the air to your left and discover you have just slapped yourself. The only way to make sense of it is to understand either property very well. And since I am new here, I have some learning to do, just like everyone else. But I do know one thing.
What?
I knew that the first bubble I would enter would be an important one for us to visit.
What's so important about it?
Hang on. We are now moving on to a new memory. Hold that thought. It is important because it will help us begin to understand why we're all here.
What do you mean why we're all here? You mean in the afterlife? That's easy. Because she's asleep. Because she's asleep. She's dead. You're alive. And I'm blind. Couldn't be simpler.
No. Not why we're in this bubble now, but why we all exist in the first place and why we all went on this adventure together.
Oh, that.
There is much to understand. I believe it all begins with one sequence of events. Watching will help those who pass to understand the purpose of their sacrifice, and those still living to understand what must be done to complete the journey still ahead. We will let the memories lead the way. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's allow the next memory to take shape. I believe it is Kanaya's. I will reprise my role in a conversation I had with her shortly after I discovered the ruins. Everybody hide and try not to spoil it for her until she remembers. Hey, Kanaya, there's something I want to give to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's something very odd I found when I discovered the ruins the other night. I don't know what it is, archaeological speaking,
Significant.
significance is yet, but I suspect that you'll be able to repair it.
This is a dream, isn't it?
Wow. I mean, wow, you figured that out very fast.
It seemed obvious. Either I'm sleeping or I'm dead. Which is it?
Oh, I'm sure you are alive. You are unconscious now and will likely wake as your new self very soon.
My new self?
Yes, you are undergoing a metamorphosis which you have been groomed for since you were very young. Much like I was with my various personal iterations, including this one.
You mean being a ghost, and then a frog, and then a robot, and then a fairy?
Yes, but it sure sounds silly when you list them all like that.
Kind of. What do you mean we have been groomed?
Well, that is what we're about to find out. If you oblige us by continuing with this memory,
Okay, what do I do?
why don't we go through this conversation again to the best of our recollection? But I guess rather than acting it out, we just talk about it the old fashioned way.
Was what we were attempting before not old fashioned?
I have no idea.
It seemed to me the nature of the afterlife is probably very old fashioned. Maybe even the most old fashioned a thing can get.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yes, then. This is when this is when you were about to give me that unusual gift from the ruins.
Yes, I then had Solix deliver the pieces to you so you could stitch it back up. Solix, that is your cue. Come out and play the part.
So we don't have to hide anymore.
No, of course not. Obviously, the jig is up. Everyone can come out now.
Yay!
So like, okay, so I'm supposed to act out what I did before when I bought her these shitty doll parts. Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm still not sure, Aradia. What are we hold on. I'm still not sure, Aradia. Are we supposed to be role playing?
No, guys, come on. This isn't that complicated. We're just revisiting the past just like we would if we were talking about it. But it just so happens we can watch it happen as we talk about it. And as a matter of fact, this story does involve a role playing game, but not in that way.
This is kind of stupid.
You're stupid and you sound stupid.
Hopi fifth. I'm so stupid. Why the fuck is it my mouth full of all these teeth? The teeth suddenly.
I don't know. But you may be waking up soon.
Oh, okay, great. Though I will miss the rest of the cool story. Okay.
Maybe not if we hurry this along.
Can I sense shade?
Yeah.
Wait, before we do, hi, Kanaya. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Jade. Uh, what is that thing you're wearing?
You don't like it?
No, I didn't mean to sound disapproving, but I do think more colorful apparel suits you better.
Yes, I know. You told me.
I did?
Yes, but you probably haven't yet. Not from your perspective. I can't help but overhear you were asleep now. You told me all about what happened after you woke up.
About what?
About how you turned into a vampire.
What? What's a vampire?
This is ridiculous.
Solix is right. I mean, Solix. Kanaya, tell us what happened next.
Just the way the mic just fucking exploded with volume there. It was just
This is ridiculous. Just
This is ridiculous.
Then immediately Folks
Oh, bye. There he goes. Bye.
Rip.
Restauroni and pepperoni.
There isn't much to say. I repaired the doll and made him a nice outfit with a far more becoming palette and fit and fit than the absurd tatters he was found in. I thought at least.
Yes.
Uh, should there be anything else to this story?
Not really.
Isn't that Dave's puppet?
Yes.
Hmm.
sis. I guess I've had it here. See you later, everybody.
Bye, Solix.
Bye.
Anyway, that is all I can remember. I quickly began to find the doll unnerving, so I put him away. To my knowledge, he has remained secure in my block ever since. Is he relevant in some way?
Guys, why do you have Dave's puppet? What is going on there?
You mean
Yes,
here?
Aradia.
What is going on here? Hmm.
Yes, Aradia, it seems that you have some foreknowledge of this narrative. Maybe you can tell us why this is important?
This is only a piece of the story. The other pieces will fall into place with a successive memories, and will all become clear. But yes, all right, I will eliminate some suspense and try to serve as a better guide on this tour through the catacombs of our collective subconsciousness. The separate tunnels we once traveled in the dark as individuals, we now retrace together with a torch. On the walls, we illuminate the runes which describe a convoluted origin story, an origin we participated in. We were spurred to these actions by that which being originated, and incited to acts of revenge as we turned against each other.
I don't remember this. I mean, I remember getting jumped off the cliff by my legs, but not the thing I'm doing now.
No.
No.
Oh, no, Aradia again. No, a manipulator disguised his tracks well.
Do I have to lie on the floor like this? Is that important?
No, Tavros, you can get up.
Also, can we, or at least I, not be in this memory, or be not in this memory, because it's one that's not as great as most.
We will leave it soon, but you are doing something very important here.
What was I doing?
Writing a part of the code.
Hello, ghosty Izzies. Yes, it is Homestuck. Welcome.
Tick 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 tick
tick tick tick tick.
Why is there cum all over the floor?
Oh my.
And a
Oh my god.
An incomplete fragment consisting of 4 symbols,
Find a
comprising the
spawn.
first word of the binary reframe, a pair of sounds emerging from the belly of a fabled tyrant's minutes. But you authored only one sound of the pair. I would write the other. A talk.
And
In
thus
the
we
cir-
have it. The origin of TikTok right
Yep.
here. This is it.
I
Lamau.
can't believe it. TikTok 2010 2010 TikTok.
In the soot of my ruined hive, I scrawled my part of the code, completing the phrase of legend. The persisting sound said to accompany the ultimate demise of the tyrant, less an arm and an eye. But even these 8 characters, the scrawlings of charge, were still but half the code.
Break.
There was another half by Scourge in 2 parts. 1 part 3 symbols.
Heads.
And the other 5. Why the scale was tipped in this way between sisters, I cannot say. Each fragment would be transcribed in our rulebooks, sealing the collaboration between Rustbloods and Bluebloods, completing the code for our session's architect. Not exactly. There was another fragment. Oh? Yes, an additional 8 symbols, from a wildcard source, I suppose. Honk honk! It came from a timeline not meant to happen. The one I came from to ensure it wouldn't, thus sealing my fate. I believe the fragment was gibberish from a lunatic after completing his rampage through our session. Since it was not part of the scripted chronology, I was oblivious until it was too late to stop it. Not that it would matter if I did, the timeline had already gone astray. I pieced together what had happened by sleuthing the various scenes. And discovered the text which the code was recorded in. I decided to return to the Alpha timeline with the text as evidence for his madness, I guessed. In the Alpha timeline, this text was destroyed, an explosion caused by a computer virus. This explosion did not take place on my timeline. I identified this event as the difference prompting the offshoot. I returned to our planet and via the reckoning, just as I did at the end of my life. Though at that time deliberately, to influence events quietly to make sure it happened, and later joined the rest of our doomed self to help defeat the king. The others surely had a similar responsibilities along the way. Honk, 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 honk. As for the book, I lost track of it shortly after I arrived. Yes, we all lost track of our books. They were gathered serendipitously by agents
Surreptitiously.
surreptitiously by agents assigned to the task.
You tried, and I appreciate you for it.
There was the die. I did it. I tried.
I appreciate that you tried.
And in the veil, their codes were merged with the ghost imprints of other mysterious artifacts.
Oh my gosh.
Our first guardian was brought to life on the sea to pass through Skaya's final gate of defense. The first to find Alternia. Be Scratch.
You once again try to be Doc Scratch and fail spectacularly. You can't be him no matter how hard you try. It is impossible. In fact, I think it would be for the best if I commandeered the narrative completely for a while. I trust you won't mind if I speak in white. Not actually negotiable, but that was a courtesy. I still enclose my words between a pair of visually audible brackets. I'm doing this because I can.
Oh?
I'm also doing it because I am expecting a guest to arrive shortly. This should enable me to show the man the sort of hospitality he deserves, while doing the same for you. My apartment doesn't have a doorbell. Why would an omniscient fellow need to be alerted to the presence of a visitor? I know he will be right on time, which is to say, early, and if I did have a doorbell, you would have just witnessed it ring. He is already here.
Oh?
My door is not fitted with a peephole either. Those without eyes or without limit to their knowledge have no need for peeping, and I am without either. I have never once peeped at or thought something, and I doubt, or through something, and I doubt I ever will. Apertures built into physical surfaces to reveal what's hidden behind them are for those with particular handicaps. They are for those lacking advanced vision to render the opaque permeable to light, or those lacking advanced knowledge to render the concealed information irrelevant, or both. They are for people who I call suckers. I know the identity of anyone who stands behind this door, even in those cases where I have not extended an invitation to the visitor personally. Pardon me while I let Jack inside.
Oh.
Did you not
Oh, God.
Did you not believe it would be Jack? Who else would it be? Someone who would have suspected anyone else is a person I would also describe as a sucker. Ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo. Hello, Slick. Won't you please wait? Or please
Oh.
and clock. Oh, for heaven's sake! Jack, stop it. Jack, Slick. Which would you prefer I call you? Is one of those strange points of uncertainty which surrounds you. Maybe it is that you don't particularly care. Your flair is for the plain and serviceable, isn't it? Not much of your vanity is tied up in a name, I'd guess. Not going to tell me? Fine. I won't tell you my name either. Well, I might if you would just show some manners and stop hitting me with that ridiculous horse hitcher. I won't crack no matter how senseless the drubbing. If only it were that simple. You're not going to stop, are you? It will be very difficult to discuss our points of mutual interest like this. I was prepared to go about it in a civilized way, even though I know very well I would spend the first several minutes of our meeting sitting on the floor while being flogged. I've even prepared a bowl of candy for you, which I know you will enjoy. Courtesy is important, Jack. Do you have anything at all to say? Any form of communication you care to attempt beyond the sound iron makes against my head repeatedly? No, of course not.
Oh.
What's that? I see. You think you already know my name. You do not know my real name, Jack. Just as none of your adversaries on this planet know yours. You only know my nickname. It's a good nickname, too, befitting of the passive gunslinger charged with initiating the break. I am my master's weapon, his soldier in a war of one bullet fired. But when that bullet clears the barrel, it won't be my finger on the trigger. I am a facilitator, not an assassin.
Oh.
Wait, is he pinning the penis thing?
Here,
Yeah.
Jack, why don't you go help yourself to some candy over there on the table? There's something I need to take care of before we continue. I won't be long.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I know it's just a continuation, but
Yes, good. Placate yourself with the Scotty dogs, Slick. My supply is bottomless. I am an excellent host.
oh.
When I am finished with this minor interruption, I will resume our gentlemanly negotiation. I will proceed to beat you severely until you agree to do what I ask. I trust you won't take it personally.
Oh.
He's just dumping the full fucking thing
into his hat. Now, please excuse me. I have to talk to a teenage girl from another universe.
Be the teenage girl from another universe.
Damn, that doesn't sound sus at all.
You cannot be a teenage girl from another universe because you're too busy being a teenage girl from this universe. You're busy being Rose Lalonde. Lalonde. Completely preoccupied with it. Shush. And in fact, so preoccupied you have been neglecting messages from some of your friends who are trying to contact you, but you have a lot of important stuff to do. You will get back to them later.
No, Freezy. There's no time for this. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
What? Huh? What?
That'd be a good chance to leave off for tonight.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 9:51. No, no, Freezy. There's no time for jail. We're reading Homestuck. Anyway.
Or rather, we're done reading
Homestuck. Wait, that means it is time for jail.
No, there's no time for jail. We have to end the stream. Anyway, so thank you everyone for showing up. Sorry for some of the interruptions.
Only some of them.
Things happen. And we carry on. Everything's fine. So we should find someone to spread the love to.
I have somebody.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah.
Tone_82 who is playing Daisy.
Oh yeah, Tone. I
We
have
can also rate Glacionics.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've rated Tone recently. Maybe I should harass my friend Glacionics, who's playing Resident Evil 4.
I still need to finish that game, but I can mod it into being a memey shitfest.
Yeah. Yeah. Glace is in need of attention and love. Yeah. We're gonna try and we're gonna see if we can extend his session of Resident Evil 4 too. I'll still pay a visit to Tone. You guys should all visit Tone too. We'll give him a shout out at least. For now, we're setting up that
Funny
that raid. I'm also going to do a shout out for Tone82 for anyone who hasn't seen his channel. Lamau, the shout out is in front of the raid button. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's ready to raid. Everyone who's watching this VOD on YouTube, we should be preparing to stream here soon. So go to the linked Twitch channel and also check the About section of my Twitch channel and try out Raid Shadow Legends.
If I can do it, so can you.
No.
If Mick can do it, so can you. If you want to help support my channel, that's how you do it. It's the best payout I could ask for a while. But anyway, raiding Glacionics, I love you all, and thank you for being here. Mwah.
Or you could say, Raid Shadow Legendsing.
Alright, that's enough. No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was awful.
Cease and fucking desist.
No promises.
Wow.